Hey, what's going on, y'all? Back with another one. Back with another one. Yep, this is Sunday Madness, and we're going to talk about Tom Brady's retirement fiasco. People tripping off his retirement. Let's see what I can get into right here. We'll start talking to you guys. Shit. We're gonna get in here. We're gonna get in here. Get in this damn studio. Hope they didn't change nothing. Yeah. Okay. We edit something real quick. Yeah, I know people are. No, I'm back. I'm back your stream, but I had to address that situation, and you know how it is. People just acting crazy online. Old boy still going at it, man. Mr. PPT, man, you need to chill out, man. Ain't nobody worrying about you, man. Y'all need to stop defending these lost bros. But we're gonna talk about this Tom Brady shit. We're gonna talk about this little retirement going on with him. He says official. He ain't coming back. You sycophants need to calm down. And I did a recording last month talking about it. This is gonna continue, and this is gonna be the end. Like LeBron's next. He's next up. Y'all need to just see what's going on. And I'm just like, you know, it's just one of those things. I know the Super Bowl is next week. My team is gonna go against the Chiefs. Man, them Eagles, man, something else, boy. It's something else we doing up here. But it's just like, I support Philly. I always liked that team since I was younger. I remember those earmuffs that my dad and I had. That was crazy. The earmuffs ain't no joke. But it's pretty much it. I know people don't fuck with me like that, and that's cool. That's cool. They don't. And that's just what it is. But yeah, his retirement is basically I expected it to come. And that's just how I've seen it coming. But thank God I did that little pre-record. I mean, thank goodness, excuse me, not God, but thank the power of the Most High. Man, I knew it was a coming because when he lost this year, man, I already knew it was over. LeBron's next. I mean, he's trying to break Kareem's record. We predicted that 2 years ago. He was gonna do something like that. First, I don't think he was gonna get it. It's gonna be a while, but it took him time. He was stat padding. I mean, the Lakers are finished anyway, but he's going to hang it up eventually. Because next year he ain't gonna be playing as well, so y'all be prepared for that. Because he'll be 40 next year. You know what I'm saying? It's almost past 20 something years. Okay, 20 years, going on 40 years as a player, he ain't gonna last. I've seen it. Like he ain't gonna play 21 years. I just don't see him playing past that. Much as steroids he done took legally. A lot of people try to say he ain't take them. No, he took every athlete's done took them. Like y'all can't tell me like say he never took them. Never bullshit. He took them. All of them have. Most of your supreme stars, if you get to that certain level, you're taking some. You took some probably during your career. How you got those championships? There's no way. But the ones that was clean was Wilt and a few others. Now Jordan, that's a whole nother story. That could be debated, but I don't believe he took them. But the guys that take them is obvious. In today's game, yeah, everybody's taking roids, including your favorite basketball players and boxing and all that. Because sports is very minimum. Y'all gotta understand, sports is very, very minimum, and no one cares about it now. It's all about politics and all that other shit. But oh, I got my trusty. Yeah, my 58 was unzipped. Okay, but it still works. Yeah, but a lot this week. Thursday thrills being back. I'm talking about something different. The drama. Yeah, but it is what it is. But like I said, man, Mr. PPT, man, he's having his little fit. Glorify echo chambers. I try to tell you, man, they too damn glorify. I said this 2 years ago. Like these niggas just getting destroyed out here. And I'm not hating on nobody. It's just what it is. These niggas want to act like hoes all the time. But Nathaniel, man, he's dropping a hammer on these boys, man. And he said, I know much about them. And people keep sending them stuff. It's over. See, they scared of Nate and myself. They scared of me too, because it's a lot that we know about them. It's just it's nothing new, man. Like y'all just late to the party. But the ones that's gonna know what's going on, it's gonna be the truth. But yeah, Mr. PBT said we're gonna cook this people and all that, and I'm focused on the Super Bowl next Sunday because the time is gonna be pushed to 1 something Eastern. I know Central will be 12. I gotta push it earlier than I normally because 2 Eastern I know is 1 Central to everybody else's later date. But I gotta push it because Super Bowl weekend. We're gonna talk about the Eagles and Chiefs, what this game signifies. It's an interesting Super Bowl game. But Tom Brady retired. That means the league's changing, and then it all goes down to my 2024 prediction: who's going to dominate the league, who's going to win the most championships in each sports. But football is like it's up and down. But which player is going to stand out? So since Brady's left, there's a vacuum. Yeah, you got Mahomes. Yes, you got Jackson. Yeah, you got Hurts. You got all these guys. Trevor Lawrence. Who's going to be the top superstar? But the NBA's LeBron right now. But LeBron's through. He's stat padding for his Kareem record. And if he doesn't get Kareem and just ties it and then something happens to him, it's always something with this dude, man. It's just excuses. Just pass it already. So someone can pass you the next 10 years from now, and they're going to pass his record. It's possible because his points ain't going to be much. And I think he realized that over time, you see what LeBron is. It's just what it is. He said there are black quarterbacks. Yeah, it's coming, man. You already in it. Lamar Jackson's got a perspiration date. If he was in the playoffs this year, now he could have had a Super Bowl this year. He didn't. Next year, he's got next year and the year after because the guy from Speak for Yourself broke it down. He was a defensive guy. I think he was for the Ravens, the other team. He's pretty much that's his window. If he doesn't get past 7 years, see, he set a 7-year gap, not a 5-year gap. Now, first 5 years, you get a Super Bowl. Now, he's never been into Super Bowl. He's been in playoffs, but he'll get a Super Bowl probably next year or the next year after. It's pretty much what you see is what you get. But if he ever gets that chance to do it, this is the next year and then the year after. So it's pretty much he's basically built in time, whatever. But yeah, back to sports, man. Like we got to talk about the Tom Brady retirement. This is going to open doors for more quarterbacks, talented ones like you see Hurts. Now, if Hurts wins the Super Bowl, this is unprecedented. Now, Patrick Mahomes have the experience. I like him too. I don't like the Chiefs. They have a shot of beating the Eagles, beat my Eagles. It's pretty interesting. This is going to be an interesting Super Bowl. I don't know who's going. They both. One has the best offense. Kansas City got the best offense. Their defense is mediocre at best, but Philly's got all around defense and offense thanks to Hurts. This is going to be a fun game. This is a runner's game. It's going to be a lot of throwing, a lot of passing, a lot of blocking, but it's going to be entertaining. We got to see who's going to be dominant on the field because the last 2 games that the Eagles played, they dominated. They dominated the 49ers, which was expected. I didn't think it was going to beat them that bad. I thought it was going to be a little competitive, but they should have had Dallas. But Dallas was weak. That's because of Jerry. Who else they played? The Giants. That was easy. New Jersey Giants, by the way. Not New York Giants, but New Jersey Giants. They played in New Jersey, and we crushed them. So that's pretty much it. That boy from France is going to pass him. Probably so. Not just him or John Morant. It could be any player in the NBA will pass LeBron. LeBron's through. He's doing that to shut people up, but the next 5 to 10 years, he's out of there. Because you got boys scoring 50, 60 points a game. But if they keep doing it each year, impressive, players get better over time. LeBron's through. He's just the last of the dime a dozen. Well, the Buccaneers will be trash for now, Tampa, but let me tell you something. They're going to be good the next 5 to 10 years if they get some people. They got defense. Their offense will be fine. Trust me, this is an offensive-oriented culture on all sports. I believe Tampa will be fine. Tampa will be fine the next 5 to 10 years. All these teams are. Miami's just trash. I just don't like the Dolphins. I like the basketball team, but I don't like the football team. I like the college football team, but I do not like the pro team. The pro team ain't going nowhere. They ain't been good since Marino, man. They ain't been since good then. Yeah. Now I ain't gonna doze off it on like my last couple. He wants to leave Brooklyn. Well, thought about that, sign that contract. Should in Boston and improve himself, but self sabotage. What he was saying, yep, we self sabotage, man. But he had that was when I was speaking, but Kanye wasn't going anywhere. And Kanye don't know the first thing to be us. I've been doing this shit for years, and niggas still don't have the knowledge of the truth what's going on. But yeah, Mr. PPT, man, like you need to chill, bro. I know I made that stream about everybody and red and everything. I already told you what the situation was. That's just some shit from 2021. If y'all still listen to that bullshit in 2021, man, y'all take some several seats, please. Ain't nobody taking nobody serious. Shouts out to Ask Nathaniel, aka the Billionaire Mindset. Excuse me, Mr. Billionaire Mindset himself. Ask Nathaniel. He is going in on these boys, these fallen bros. A lot of people think they went in there, not winning, they're losing. They ain't doing shit. I got some screenshots for y'all, and then we're gonna talk a little about Bill Russell, and then the bullshit with mainstream media with Red. I'm tired of seeing. Y'all just bear with me. I'm tired of seeing, and y'all gonna understand that this stuff matters in the world. But we'll get it. We'll get into it because I gotta see what I got on my screenshots. I'm gonna tie in some of the screenshots that I've had and what I saw last month, and we're gonna tie in all of it. So we're gonna do something a little different on Sunday Madness. You know, we talk about variety. I talk about sports, talk about politics, I talk about what's going on in the world, and it is what it is. And yeah, we're gonna get some stats today. We're gonna do that. All right, the fallen bros getting played. Yeah, they fallen, bro. They the fallen boys. They just lost, man. Three syllables and all them. They need to calm down, man. He said, "What's your thoughts on the Chinese balloon?" Man, that's just nothing but a psyop distraction. Um, it's an invisible hand playing both sides. China ain't going to war with the U.S. It's all a game. That's just to control people. But that boy in North Korea's got the real power. He's laughing at all that shit. That shit was just a distraction. That balloon, what it did, just made the U.S. go way harder. You know what I'm saying? U.S. is going way harder than ever before. I'm gonna big up the screen for y'all. Yeah, we're gonna talk about my man. Rest in peace to the legendary, the great Bill Russell, the man himself. Shouts out to the Two Raw for TV. All fair use. All fair use. I subscribe to this man. Go subscribe to this brother. He knows the shit. He knows the sports. He knows everything. Okay, on this day, 1960, Bill Russell scored 23 points and grabs a then NBA score 51 rebounds, tying his personal high in a 124 to 100 victory over the Cincinnati Royals, known as the Sacramento Kings. Before that, they was known as the Rochester Royals back in the 50s when they won 1951. One of my favorite teams of the classic teams is the Royals, known as the Sacramento Kings in the Western Conference right now. That's who they are now. The Cincinnati Royals are the Sacramento Kings of today. Same franchise. Before they was Cincinnati, they were known as the Rochester Royals. Same team, 1951. They ain't won a championship since almost like about 70 plus years. I'll say about in 1951, that would be like, okay, 72 years ago. They ain't won a championship since 72 years ago. That's a long time. So the reason why I just up, shouts out to the brother right here. He knows the shit in the stats. He studies old basketball like myself, and I read a lot of stuff in the library. But this right here is epic right here. This is classic, legendary game. And on that day, 1960 was a press year. My dad was a teenager, I believe, or a kid or a teenager around this time in 1960. I keep forgetting. I don't calculate how old he was because he was born early 50s. So he probably was a teenager around this time. Let's see. We got the calculator. Let's do it with the calculator. What's his name? the same minus debt. He was over at the LBM Coliseum. God damn. But you know what I'm saying? We're gonna subtract 1960. Oh, my dad was 7 at the time. Okay, 1960. My dad was a kid at this time. He was 7 in 1960, so he's born in 1953. He'd have been 10 in 63. In 63, he'd have been 10 years old. So that makes sense. Okay, so he was 7 around this time. Interesting. Hard times. Now, if he was born early 50s, y'all know those people that was born early 50s, they was like 7, 8, 9, 10 years old. Watch Bill Russell doing this shit. That was years ago. This is years ago, and this is decades ago. Old now. So, shouts to the brother right here. Yeah, he's scoring 3 points in 1960 and 51 rebounds at this time, tying his personal high in 124 victory to 100 victory over the Cincinnati Royals, now known as the Sacramento Kings. Okay. So basically, he destroyed the Royals, known as the Kings, now of today. Same franchise, let another man for the Celtics dominate. It's kind of like this reminds you, the Celtics reminds you the old Yankees when they won all those championships. That's what they were in the NBA to me, standard wise, because the Lakers, they had a couple of championships before them. They're like the Red Sox and other teams and the Dodgers. That's the Lakers were an entertaining team. A lot of people try to say they had to stand like I don't see that comparison. I just really don't. They're basically like entertainment team to me. Lakers were entertaining back in the way in the day when the white boys. They used to showboat and didn't give a shit. They were known as the Minneapolis Lakers, and when they was Los Angeles Lakers, they was an entertaining team then. They're still one of the originals that won championships, yeah, but the Celtics was standard based off East Coast standards, dominance. Yankees dominate. That they have dominant colors for a reason. It's paramount. Green and white, paramount. You act a fool in those two cities, you up out of there back in the day. They wasn't playing with you. They played by rule. They were basic as hell. They won some great games, and they looked basic as a team in looks, but their gameplay was incredible. Now, I'm not saying they're a basic team. They basic looking as a team in style, preference, and jerseys. Let's just see, just plain Jane, like they would say, right? But these teams, don't let the plain Jane look fool you. Don't let the plain Jane look fool you with the Boston, Celtics, known as the Patriots, who they are of these cities, these Commonwealth cities, and in New York, another one, the Yankees. They was standard proof. So it's basically what I'm saying, and that's what you got, you know. Hold on for me, I'll be right back. Yeah, it's basically, you know, it's just what I've seen from Bill Russell and in those times, but it is what it is. Let me get let me get my graphics right. Hold on. What the hell I'm doing? What the hell I'm doing? Yeah, let me get my avatar right. Hold on. Let me get my avatar right. Let me get my avatar right. Let me get my avatar right. All right, here. Let's look at here for a minute. Let's look at here for a minute. Let's see here for a minute. Yeah. My fault, y'all. Yeah, I got a solid microphone. Yeah, yeah. Now we're talking. I had to change my background. I was Sunday Madness. Hey. Get my shit right. Get my shit right. Get my shit right. And yeah, internet's loopy. I know people gonna come back. But yeah, this right here, this is like our little sports talk. So it's basically you just seeing what you're seeing, you know. But then again, you see what's going on and what's happening, but this is like a classic right. But shouts out to brother right here. But we're gonna go to the next slide. And I want to talk about this. Some people call him Shitlock. We're gonna leave Shitlock alone, but this is the end for you niggas. Shouts out to Red Sings the Blues. Um, I'll shout this brother out. He's pretty cool. He's got a good channel. He says he's a skeptic. He's part of the skeptic community. Appreciate him though. Appreciate him. And I'm just saying right here, Red Sings the Blues. Right. It's only a matter of time. Let BreadTube do the work. You trust this guy. All right then. And he's on that Fearless show, right? But remember, he was on the show called Speak for Yourself years ago. I used to watch Colin Cowherd, and this dude always had the coon tactics. Them coon tactics are dangerous, and this dude did not care about nobody but himself. He don't care about you niggas like that. You niggas fall for the okie doke. Anything y'all say on there, it's a wrap. And Fox gonna monitor y'all. I already know the government's monitoring y'all, but Fox get a hold of you, they just gonna treat you just like these white supremacists and neo-Nazis. They gonna treat y'all the right wingers that y'all are. But that's what they're pushing. They're using you as bait. It's not good. People don't want that in mainstream media. You're done. I was watching this with Rivia, so don't mind this right here. But that screenshot is telling. But shouts out to Red for this. This all goes back to the Blue Destiny debate. All this shit, they watching you niggas. You fallen bros and all this other shit and we talking about the marriage thing. See, all this is results. These are old screenshots, right? I'm just showing y'all the business, right? And you got shit like this. He debated Blue Destiny and all this other stuff. Like we know Destiny ain't live say he's a great debater. No, he's not. He's a shit debater. He just used racial undertones and shit. We ain't got time to hear what Blue Destiny said. Okay? He ain't taking no space. He's just another clown that's trying to get likes and views. Okay? All these dudes are clowns, man. I don't mess with none of them. This is Sunday Match. Yeah, we talk about sports a little bit. We talk about Bill Russell, but your boy left, they say. Well, Dennis was a clown anyway. Another clown. Just like the rest of these niggas. But my man said it best. He said, niggas ain't traveling 10,000 miles to Raw 304s. We just hit Keisha up after 11, respectfully. If you hire Dennis, the Mexican, as a lawyer, you deserve to get them 40 years. Facts. Yeah, man. It is what it is. Like, I keep these. I know what's going on. But Red, the screenshot to the day. The Red, you get the screenshot of the day. This right here matters. Once y'all got Shitlock, Mr. Shitlock, Mr. Boo Boo, the slug himself, the ultimate slug coon, it's ball game. That's all I got to show y'all. It's just ball game at this point. See, when you have ball game like this, you already know it's over, right? So the ball games, ladies and gentlemen, it is what it is. It's ball game. It is ball game. It is ball game. Oh, salute, mates. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. What's going on, APT? What's going on? Salute, salute. And keep doing your thing, APT. Yeah. But yeah. I heard Cooter today, I always call him, I always nickname him Mr. the game of Godism, the game of Godism. Not Godism, gameism, excuse me. I said the God of gameism. Yeah, he's got two nicknames, that and Mr. PPT. It's not insult, it's not to play. I just play around and troll him, And he always get in his little modes, right? And he was talking about Red. I said, dude, you gotta let that shit go, bro. Like, people gonna be who they are. You just gotta accept Red's gonna do a thing, and she got it, and she came and went. Like he said this 2 years ago. People get something from me, and then they turn. I said, Cootie, you do this all the time. That's why people turn on you so much. And the people that send you information, they was cool with Red. You should cook Red, and because them niggas is lame. They ain't got no content. It is sad, man. Yeah, I know. Everybody say trolling him. I'll tell you one time I trolled him. I called him before I met him officially on his channel and been on his panels. That was like, I'll say 2 years ago. That was last year. Not last year, but 2 years ago in 2021. Before that, I was kind of trolling everybody, but I wasn't trolling him specifically. But then I think 2021, he was watching MOT stream. I call him Three Syllables. I don't care for him. And he showed him in that debate with Fantastic. And I said he was styling those show. I said something. I didn't care. I was trolling. I didn't care for that debate. I'm like, what's the point, MOT, about it? You just getting emotional, like worrying about a nigga. Like, I ain't worried about these niggas like that. Y'all make shit hard. And that's why niggas start crying about shit. That's why Nate be cooking y'all asses, man. It's ball game, bro. It's ball game with these niggas. But like I said, he don't defend Passport Bros. He just talk about, yeah, but you defend them in some way. You talk about them in your title, and people gonna look at it and think you're part of it. But you gotta remember, females that follow his channel, they enable him to do that. You know what I'm saying? They're enablers. That's why I have to watch what I say in that chat room, and they're enablers. Mother F tried to chin check me one time in 2021. That didn't work. I said, bitch, who are you? I don't know you. You a thing. That's why your group got destroyed 2 years ago. The fuck out of here. Damn. It's just you have to sometimes. I was doing it the whole time in 21. I wasn't a part of that. I left that shit in 2020 when me and Mr. Finelli fell out. Then MOT, the real fallout was in March, and that was over. It was official. I've been gone. I ain't a part of that. What the hell are they talking about? Y'all was on that pedo shit. He's a good dude though. Just gotta focus on his craft and not this manosphere shit. I've always tell him that though. Yeah, I said the same thing to him. I told him, do your podcasting. Do your podcasting. He's got talent. The man reminds me, he's like academics a little bit. I think they're both Jamaican. He's half Jamaican. He says, right? He should focus on that shit, man. Like, you got all this knowledge about the gear and media, right? That's his thing. That manosphere shit is bringing him down. That's why people looking at him crazy. That's why they look, and them hoes, they enable him. That's not who he is, man. Like, just be who you are as a character, and then just move on. You know, just play your part. But that manosphere shit, just destroyed him. That's how I look at it, man. Like, you got to look at it like that. Oh, girl, getting it in. We already know what it is. But yeah, man, it's crazy. It's crazy. Told him do that podcast and shit. Shit, man, drive you crazy. Sexy Red is cool though. I'm still trying to understand it. It's not even a beef, man. It's just cool to he uses the PPT doctrine. It's just sad, you know, but it just goes to show you let the women go to your head sometimes. He said, but at the end of the day, Kuda allows me to promote my links, and he does promote people that supports him. I enjoy trolling the son. Yeah, he's easy to troll. Soft language kills these niggas, man. That's why I don't get mad at him like that. He's like, little bro. Like, I don't. If he likes to go to Thailand, that's his thing. But you can't expect people not to like you. You know, you got some trolls are cool with you. Then you got some trolls that are dangerous, and they're like, you know, I don't want to say they're killers, but there's some on here like that on the internet. You gotta be careful what you say. It's kind of like we're in the twilight zone, Watch Dogs and Fallout and a mix of movies, but we don't get caught up in the movies and stuff because some of that is subliminal in messaging and stuff. See, I study messages, what they put in these stuffs for the kids, right? They tell you half truths in it, but what they're trying to tell you is that stuff is possible. Even the nuclear war. I mean, nuclear war is going to be not one big, but no, it's multiple things. You got weapons that have RPGs that got nukes in them and energy. Because resources scarce. Think about it. It's going to be scarce in the future. Are y'all ready for that wasteland lifestyle? I say, hell no. None of you niggas ain't ready for that. No. You got to turn back to the Heavenly Father, Yah. He's got the voice of reason. He's the heavenly power. Nate's preaching that a little bit. He tried to, but he understands that we're still fucked up out here as a people, and we are. We're fucked up as a people in general. That's why I don't talk about relationship content. It's nothing more than enabling content. All it does is to keep you trapped. See, Esau likes to blow your brains out. He don't care nothing about you. But Mr. PPT is gonna be who he is, man. I understand. Salute to Kuda and all everything, but Kuda's got to calm down, man, bruh. You got too much content for that. You're getting your views as usual, and just get your pre-record views up. That's what I did. I fall back from January. January is not why I want to stream. I just want to relax and refresh. This is Black History Month. This is the nigga month, they would say, right? I'm crushing niggas, man. That's what I'm gonna do on these live streams. Like Sunday Madness, I'm gonna get that fill out. I'm gonna use the rest for Thursday Thrills, and that's it. Y'all know what time it is. Thursdays is gonna be my time. But Sundays, I'm just gonna do Sunday dailies and just record and just start talking. Y'all gonna hear me with the microphone as usual. The same thing with my mic. What the hell? Yeah, but even before that, next 5 years, 10 years, but it's actually happening right now. I mean, Ukraine can hit Russia any day right now because Russia's done. I don't see them winning that war now because they taking back what's left are. Yeah, I'll tell you a secret. The wasteland life is here. Are y'all ready? He said on read what music there. Shouts out. He said, "I'm here to sell beats to content creators. So Sly called me the Prescott Bush of YouTube. I be supplying beats to both sides of the gender war. Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that. I mean, hey, you know what you are. You're a true DJ. You're a true DJ by definition. You probably know turntables than me. See, you all right. You all right. That's all it is. It's no hate over here. Oh, the one day my job inspection nuclear. Okay, I had my fun on Earth. Yeah, ain't nobody gonna die like that. You just gotta learn how to survive that wasteland. I've been playing this Fallout 4, the Game of the Year edition. It freezes when I go to the East Boston or South Boston, right, where the mutants are in that fucking place. But that's it. But it's a good game. But I played the DLCs early, and I'm learning my lesson not to do that because autosave can freeze sometimes. I played and bought it from the store right from last month. I've been chilling. This game has so much damn lore. I should have had this game years ago if I wasn't thinking. It's a role playing game with first person. I played Bethesda's what they would say Rage. It was based off Wasteland. The first one and the second one, but that second game, oh my man, that shit is beast. That's what Fallout reminds me of, a mixture of that. But what I found out about Fallout, when you collect a lot of stuff in the skill tree and all that stuff, you make your player dangerous. They call him Soul Survivor, but I name his name is Phil. This dude, son, I already done spoiled it for y'all. His son is part of that damn institute, they will say, right? That's the first faction that you'll hear about. The second faction you'll hear about, based in Boston, and according to that game, is the Minuteman. They're the weakest. But you do make them strong if you pick them over time, if you build your settlement. They get stronger, they get all the armors, they get all that shit, right? Takes patience and time consuming. Then the next group you meet at the police station in Cambridge, they call the Brotherhood of Steel. None but power armor suits. And boy, those guys is lethal. They got everything. They got all the toys in the world, nukes and everything, right? Military industrial complex type people, right? Then your militias, the Minuteman, that's the second faction I mentioned. And then the Institutes is a corporation similar to Vault, right? The Vault group is corrupt. They the ones self-destruct themselves with nukes. That's going to be America in the future if we keep doing what we're doing. And I believe a corporation will instigate that in this country. China ain't got the capabilities to do it. I said only one I could say is North Korea and everybody else that's capable. But if they suck the corporation's dick, it's over. It's going to be self-destruction over here. That's what America's going to self-destruct the next 5 to 10 years with Tampa saying, I don't think it's going to be nuclear, but it'll be nuclear real soon because we got all the nukes in the world right now besides North Korea. China's nuclear ain't shit compared to ours. They can be intercepted, and we actually control China, by the way, and Russia, because an invisible hand controls everything. The same people, Esau controls every damn thing, and there it is. But in this game, exposes how sorry society has fallen. It's showing you the future after the 200-year thing they say in the 21st century. So I'm in the 23rd century of this game, and it's already bad. And the year is 2288, according to the gameplay I'm playing right now. Fallout 4 is very interesting, but they got the two DLCs. My favorite one is Far Harbor. I'm not gonna lie. That the little isle, and then you have a cult called the Children of Adam Worship Radiation. But that's a whole nother. I'll get to them. Them fools is crazy. Worshiping nuclear. You gonna have some cult idiots like that. It's gonna eventually be similar to that. But anyways, that's a whole nother talk. But Nuka World's crazy. It's based off Coca-Cola, and then they have drinks and shit. And then next thing you know, you have two choices. You control the gang, send them to the Commonwealth, and then if you don't, you kill them all with open season with the side quests. I did open seasons first on this file. The next file I'm gonna join the Railroad. But Railroad's another clandestine group, kind of like the CIA, Feds, and NSA, and all this other group. But a woman leads it. But the guy Deacon knows who you are from that vault. So that is it. You got four factions. You got something similar like that today's time. But it's pretty much the same, man. Like, you see this shit going on, this fake gender war. It's just been bodying people. But he said, I'm gonna read what he said. I was rambling for a minute, talking about the game I'm playing right now. He said, I'll be on Supersize channel in a few days or so to discuss the manager's so-called, so I control and cook them accordingly. Yeah, go ahead, man. It is what it is. I'm not even a part of that shit. I'm just laughing. You describe the best situation, you either exclusive or licensed beat. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And he said to me, so how does one donate to this play? You don't have to donate. I don't ask for donations. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm not hurting, man. I'm not hurting. This ain't no donating challenge. You just share it or wherever you platform you put on. I'm just a messenger, man. That's what I do. Like, I'm usually using this platform to just get it off the ground. And if I ever decide to make a channel, I'll have to have a joint person. I'm thinking about something, but it ain't gonna be on YouTube. It's gonna be someone else. But this is just a channel. This is more like I talk about various things in my personal things that I talk about what's going on with me and look how I look at society. I'm a person that talks about current events all day. That's just me. And sports and things like that. That's my channel. My channel is pretty much simple. I don't give advice. I just show you where the advice is because some things they do work and some of them don't work. I just tell you to survive out here, learn that people are gonna do what they say they're gonna do. You don't have to donate. You can share it or whatever, show it to your family or whatever, what I was speaking about, and just have that conversation. That's just me. Because where YouTube is ran, they don't want you to do all that shit. I've been horrible hustling in your chat like this. You don't have to, man. The chat, let me tell you something. The chat that I used to have 2 years ago, it was like this for a minute, and then I got up to 15 people and 20 people midway through, like around August. When I started getting that microphone, man, that was a ball game changer right there. I started getting 15 to 20 people a lot, and then the max was 24 to 30. And my second Sunday Madness stream got a lot of views because the nigga shit went on. It went up to 40 to 50 people in a room. The highest I ever had was 50. Oh, man. Imano was a clown. He acted damn fool on that stream. He was a whole troll, but we already know who he is. He went back to his other community. He's a clown. He said, okay, I respect that. YouTube is my hobby too. Using this scale, my website traffic. I'm not no manager either. It's entertainment while I do tech at my yeah. That's what I do. I'm trying to get another job. I'm trying to figure out what the ones I need interest in, but I'm good. I use this as a hobby. I talk about political content sometimes. I don't say too much. I done said a lot of shit 2 years ago and validate what's going on and just give y'all the briefly news, just urban news and global news and talk about propaganda, why people use propaganda as a tool. It could be a good thing or a bad thing. It depends on the person. And then come to find out they got secrets on people. Like, what the hell is going on here? They got secrets on niggas. Boo boo. Yeah. And PPT talking about this manosphere shit. That shit's dead, bro. It died a long time ago, man. Like, they labeling y'all as terrorists. They're terrorists. They're terrorists. Playing with your butt and shit. It's they playing with my butt. Yes, sir, they are. They playing with your butt right now. Getting vape. We're gonna use that R word, but you know how it is. Yeah, I know. 8 red flags and women should never ignore it. Nah, here we go again with that bullshit. Y'all need to stop listening to these weirdos. Shout out to Nate said dating coaches are destructive. Yeah, they are. I don't like dating coaches, period. Yeah. But and that's just what it is, man. And I'm just saying like this for normally I look at things from an integral perspective. I just don't see why people be preaching manager stuff all the time. That shit died in 2021. They was talking about that weird stuff and that pedophilia shit. I had to agree with Taz. Yes. I seen it in comment section on fantastic shit. I can't say MOTs because he don't count. Now he's got someone following him too with this passport bullshit. I've heard it in BGS's shit. That chat room is disgusting, by the way. These dudes act like pedophiles in there. I'm just keeping it real. They like little boys and little kids and girls. They try to say they don't like little boys. You lying. You go to those countries because most of those countries got lady boys. Most Asian countries do, especially Thailand and those countries. Now I don't know about Singapore, but the ones that's close to Thailand, you already know. Vietnam is another story. That's a whole, I ain't gonna embarrass Vietnam like that. But the rest of the world, they lean towards that. I told you that's controlled by the people in power. They support that shit. They support pedophilia, man. It's sick. I'm against it because, according to scriptures, we're against that. But it's programming. And not only pedophilia is bad, but the alphabet group is bad. And they don't even like each other. So it's like that down here. So we're in a war, and what people gonna remember about they're gonna call this the pre-war or the era that we live in. If according to this Fallout game, it's like I said, it was bad. They said it was bad too. So that lets us know we're there. Now, these people that make these games, they knew what they was talking about, but that China war to China, that's propaganda. That could be North Korea, like the one that whooped our ass a long time ago. This got nukes. That's who we're really gonna face. China is just a smoke screen for we try to be allies with them. TikTok is a joke too. It's killing everybody. And I'm glad I don't have that shit. It's pretty much crazy. You know what I'm saying? But that's what we're here for. Most people's here for the bullshit. That's why I did Thursday Thrills, and same with this one. It's gone BMT. But yeah, man. Yeah, let's see what's going on here. I know everybody's tripping. Exactly. Most people don't understand that not everyone is on YouTube to be famous or even get exactly. Yeah, man. Not everybody trying. I ain't trying to get paid off this shit. For what? They gonna rip you off anyway. Let me tell you something. YouTube can dox you freely. I'm gonna tell you a secret. Doxing is illegal, but in a way, quiet as kept worldwide. No, it's very legal. Hacking is not a criminal crime. If you're a hacker, you're not going to prison. You know what happens to hackers that are very skilled? They go work for the government and they go work for the police, or they work for Google and YouTube. They got you. If you do something dumb, terrible, they're gonna sell you out anyway. You can't trust these companies. You just gotta be minimal on here. You can say a little truth, they allow you, but just don't go overboard. They know who to get, they know who not to get. This is like chess on here. YouTube killed that back in 2012 when the Hebrew Israelites rose up, the ones that had the real knowledge, Yah's chosen of Israel, right? On my end, the top three was myself and old dude that was number one, and I forget the third guy. And it was a list, it was a hit list. They already hit us a long time ago. That's why I'm chilling right now and looking at the big picture. That's the problem with us now. Now you look at the modern day manosphere, they saw what we did, and now that shit's down the drain. Now they got shitlock on here. He's just an embarrassment. And let me tell you something about Jason. Jason will destroy these niggas, man. Now he loves cooning. That's in his nature, but he can't help it because that's who he is. I accept what Jason is. Does he write certain things? He has some points, but that single mama stuff, I can't agree with it. No. Everybody's marrying single moms left and right. Shouts out to the billionaire mindset, aka formerly known as Ask Nathaniel. Nathaniel Terry, look, they do it all the time where he's from. Yeah, they do it all the time here in Georgia and everywhere else. This is nothing new. Niggas start crying about other shit. Yeah, exactly. Nobody's talking about that Chinese drone. Yeah, that's just a drone, and they play games. America had more drones than anybody. We spy on everybody. China's just trying to see. They ain't gonna rule nothing. They have ties to. I don't want to get into the government, conspiracy. I already know they got ties to the CIA. They control them idiots over there too, and they always in our country. But you know damn well they're not going to war with America. They're not going to be that stupid. They're not going to end up like Russia because they see North Korea is desperate. That's the only country that can harm us if we're looking the wrong way. That's why America's keeping tabs on the board, but they're not going to threaten the North Korean. But they say, you know what? We're not going to mess with that. China's not going to step in and do that either because we don't want to blow both of them up because then some other country from Africa that hates the U.S. or a mixture of the Arab countries hit the U.S. Bin Laden did it so efficiently, he shut people up. But don't be surprised, his former guys that used to be in the CIA, they used to support him afterwards. See, they was probably American born wherever they were of his nationality and probably rebelled against the CIA. You know, this happens all the time in these agencies, and you can find out they join these damn fringe groups and give them the secrets, and next thing you know, you got a terrorist, rebel, revolutionary group. It happens all the time. We see this all the time. We see it historics like from police forces back in the day, security, you name it. And former people used to be former this and this. They do this all the time. That's why hacking is so legalized. See, there's different levels of hackers. White hat is considered police and security. What you got now? Gray hat is somewhat illegal. You ain't supposed to do out. They have non-malicious intent. They're kind of like in betweeners. See, black hat, that's what people talk about. The news is focused on the black hat so much. Black hat's not a threat. They don't care. They in it for their own interests. Then you got your vigilante types, the red hat hackers. I got this from Norton. They broke it down, but they don't give you the detail. And I did some more research. Red hats is more like the vigilante type. That's kind of illegal too. You got to have permission for the police to do that, or if you're a mercenary or whatever, you know, they ain't gonna let you do it. Most of the world won't let you do that. But vigilanteism was a thing back in the day, but now they don't let you do it. They don't let you do it. This ain't like GTA and all this stuff. No, this is realistic in real life. You can't do that. You have to learn from chain of command sometimes. There's rules to everything, man. Like we can't do what we want. If we did, oh, it'd be so much structure. It'd be so much structure, but they don't want to do that. It's too much money. Military industrial complex care about is money and corporate greed. You know, Google supports, everybody supports. You can't stop everybody. They want you to be balanced and just move on. You're not Superman right now. I wish you was, but it don't work that way. It don't work that way. Sometimes you got to be the villain. Sometimes you got to bring the guillotines. Sometimes you're just going to have to build your confidence up where you need to be. But in sports, you see Tom Brady. If you give him the opportunity to win a Super Bowl like Atlanta and Seattle, you're dumb. Just like niggas is dumb to go mainstream. And then Mal Manorman, a.k.a. Enigma, I call him the Enigma, the Cretan, gets interviewed by Jason. Now, Jason said, what's this nigga doing? Is he talking about women's like me? He needs to get paid to be on TV. That'd be hilarious if Angry Man's on TV and they try to tell him chill out with the rhetoric. And Fox, you know what Fox gonna do him? They gonna do him like that Steven Crowder guy. They gonna do him like Steven Crowder. If he gets a contract from Fox, this is my prediction about Angry Man. If he ever gets a contract, they control what he says and does. If he say anything outrageous, YouTube will destroy him. Google and YouTube will destroy him. Can't cross that line. So his audience, to be honest with you, will be white as well. And you ain't gonna have no nigga audience for the so-called manosphere. They're gonna die off. You know why? He wants to be on television. He ain't that nigga, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, he's entertainment, but I don't take him serious. He will be that guy that you don't want. See, Blue Destiny showed you, exposed him, but in his mind, he said, this nigga got potential. See, they use Angry Man. All that was a setup to get him on TV. That's all it is. But it's not good for you niggas because y'all got to play ball. Are y'all going to subscribe to him, to his shit, and listen to Jason all day? Or don't fuck with these dudes because they ain't got your best interest. But they're going to do it anyway. So it's checkmate. It's ball game. They got y'all. Y'all say anything stupid and they tell you to apologize to that person. Boy, mainstream media got y'all by the balls, man. They already won at this point. They already won. At this point, y'all got to understand, it's ball game. So when the ball game hits, you know what time it is. So when the ball game hits, I don't understand why people just don't see it that way, right? But when people get caught up on other things, why does it matter? Why? I'll tell you why. Because Jason if you watch sports like I do, I did years ago when I was a barista, but I loved sports before I had that job and other things. And, sports is like my hobby too, because I used to play back in the day, play basketball all the time. That's why I'm over 6 feet. So I was really athletic at school, lift weights and did everything, right? But every time I went home from work, from the dealership, right, in Smyrna, right, I saw this big Humpty Dumpty eggshell motherfucker named Jason, right? Talking all this shit about black women, this, black women, that. He was saying that shit. He's always been like that. Y'all need to watch him when he was on Speak for Yourself. See, y'all look at ESPN. He didn't last long on ESPN. ESPN, he was gone. But what he's known for is Speak for Yourself. That show. That's kind of like Colin's show and his show together. And once they boot his ass off, he said too much. They had to get him up out of there. Jason's a fool. He's a foolish coon. He's hilarious as a coon, right? And he tells on himself. He talks about how he eats and all this stuff. He tells on himself. That's why I don't take him serious. Anything he says out of his mouth is a bunch of bullshit. Don't listen to a man like that. Women, you out there listening. You listen to that nigga, you can't. That's how he enables you. That's how he gets you. And then you got women, so-called women, pushing these space in the man spirit. They support him. And Nate hit a nerve, and I realized I see why Kevin got success. Enabling ass women pushed him to this. That's why I had to fall back and look, and that's like, Nate's correct. That's why they're getting views. Okay. You gotta have enablers. You know what happens to enablers? They become dangerous. And loyalty is a dangerous thing. And Nate said something very extremist on his channel, and I said, yep, they are dangerous. Loyalty can be dangerous sometimes. Sometimes it can be good. Sometimes it can be very dangerous. You just got to be careful who you're loyal to, because sometimes you get blind loyalty is a problem. And you see this with the Angerman clan and all this stuff. It ain't going to last. I'm just going to see how long they're going to last on Fox. Fox is brutal, okay? They better be glad CNN can tolerate them. CNN knows they're idiots. All these other news stations are trash too. They're all garbage. They just promote misinformation, but they will not tolerate this right-wing rhetoric. They will not last. If Joy had a hand of them, she'll cuss their asses out and then put them on Front Street. MSNBC don't play that shit either. They allow some conservatives or whatever to talk, but they're going to troll y'all on TV. I'm going to let y'all know that. They don't care. When Joy Reid gets a hold of them, these niggas will fold, man. It's just ball game at this point. Once you're on that level and they start interviewing you, they say, who's this guy? Why you call himself the angry man? You know what I'm saying? They gonna clown these niggas, man. Yeah. It don't work. That's all he did. And right here, yeah, I'm gonna highlight this too. He said he Destiny showed how red pill don't work in real life. It don't. The only time it works in real life, to be fair, you got to avoid everything. What you do is, can you communicate with people like I did as a boy? Yes, you can. Just don't spill the talking points. You could be a red pill person and learn how to adapt to survive. What you do is you study how the world works. Don't get emotional, and talk to people. Yeah, have fun with people. Yeah, just don't preach that nonsense rhetoric. That's not red pill. They actually blue pill to me. Because if you're really red pill, you don't say nothing. You're quiet. You're a stealth person, but you move different. You give people the curiosity what you're about. That's really red pill is in a proper sense. But if you're using fake red pill talking points, talking about dating mate, that shit don't work. And he's right. It don't work. Their perspective of red pill don't work. No. Because all they talk about is women all day, this and that. Well, I hate women and I hate this. She's a single mama. And that shit don't work in realistically or real life, like he said. Shouts out to BMT for that. It is what it is, man. You cannot come on here and act belligerent on here, because people are going to talk about you. The Nets reportedly trading Kyrie Irving to the Mavs for Spencer Dinwiddie and Dorian Finney-Smith and multiple draft picks for details. Tampa, you got your wish. I bet they confirmed this. I'm going to read this. Report: Nets trade Kyrie Irving to Dallas Mavericks. All right. He's on my team. One of my Western Conference teams I like. Dallas. Okay, here we go. Dallas got to upgrade. Kyrie Irving is headed to Dallas. The Mavericks struck a deal with Brooklyn Nets on Sunday to land Irving just days after he made a trade request. He made a trade request to go to Dallas. Okay. In exchange, the Mavericks will send Nets. Spencer Dinwiddie. Spencer Dinwiddie went back to what? The Nets. The Nets gonna be good, y'all. And Dorian Finney-Smith is pretty good too, and several draft picks. This is a good trade-off. So basically, both teams won the trade. So Kyrie is safe. He's in the top 5 market in drill music, Dallas, right? So Kyrie's gonna be. Well, I say he ain't gonna be less vocal. No, he's gonna be vocal. He's just gonna be quiet now. He's in the South. He got protection. He got guns. See, you can't get guns in Brooklyn and Jersey, even though he's from New Jersey originally. Kyrie's from Jersey. He's ostracized. Dallas will accept him. It's a villain town, right? They'll accept him. Oh, they'll accept. They'll love Kyrie Irving. Him and Doncic. Let me tell you something. Him and Doncic. Oh man, playoff team already. NBA's getting interesting. But no LeBron. Retirement is coming. Tom Brady. All this is symbolism of how they're gonna leave. And then you look at this next Sunday Super Bowl. I'm gonna be talking about early Sunday afternoon. It's gonna be pushed around 1 instead of 2 something Eastern. Yeah, I'll schedule that real soon or later. But yeah, I'll schedule after this stream if I have to. I'll schedule it, and that way y'all understand that this stuff matters sometimes. You know what I'm saying? But it's pretty much the same. But yeah, Mr. PPT, aka Kuda, man, game versus non-game arguments is played out, man. That shit played out in 2021. No one cares about that. Y'all on this. The passport bros crazy, aka Fallen Bros. Who cares about them? They're done. Okay, y'all niggas that support that, y'all need to hang that up. They calling y'all pedos and everything. Y'all done, man. These countries been run down. Brazil don't want to end up like Dominican Republic and Haiti, but they already got corruption like Haiti and Dominican Republic. All these countries, Brazil's been through. Do I feel sorry for some of the people? I feel sorry for the women down there. Remember that woman president they had? She was impeached. And they accuse her for stealing money. See, Brazil ain't stable. They can't have feminism. It's hard. So they're very hypocritical. I can't trust what they say. And I salute them to get rid of Austin. Austin was bad business, and he fucked up. He shouldn't have went to Brazil. Me, I would tell Austin, go to real countries like in Europe and certain parts of Africa or the East. I'd been impressed if he went to those countries, but he didn't. He did what typical niggas do. I'm going to Ladyboy Central. That's Thailand. And the brainwashing of the Jesuits down there in Brazil. They're Jesuits. They support that culture. See, they are idolaters right now. Some of our people's down there too, brainwashed. Feel sorry for them, but y'all's punishing them in the right way. And then that's it. In the Caribbean countries, they don't like Caribbean countries. You know why Caribbean countries won't tolerate niggas acting crazy? They'll put them machetes and them cutlass and them sabers on their heads. That's why. I'm going to tell that to Nate in the chat room. They don't tolerate nigga shit. They know how to handle niggas, okay? It's just Jamaica so much and Haiti so much, and they love DR, but they ain't going to. Anything too black, they don't mess with the woman. They're African countries. You notice that, but that just shows you where we are. Self-hate is real. I saw this in 2020. Y'all was promoting it. That's when the space has been dead. It's been hijacked by coons. I've been saying this shit for years, man. This shit is wild, man. But that's just so where we at. But enough on these niggas, man. Fuck the Fallen Bros. They're not important. Let's talk about a little bit of sports because that could y'all need to watch Nate. He been cooking them. Clippers might get him, I think, but Mavs would look good with Kyrie. I agree. No, they already got him. It was broke. It broke APT. They already got him. They got him in the trade. They already got him. He's already got. Let me find the research. I'm gonna say Kyrie. That was confirmed. I found this on Yahoo. Irvin, I'm gonna say. Now, I support Kyrie for knowing the true identity of our people. The problem is with him, he didn't have no protection. It's a trade. I'm gonna say trade. Sources say Clippers join trade talks. That's trade talks. You talking about trade talks, ESPN? I got this from Yahoo. Nets reportedly intended to sit Kyrie and until he is traded. That's what they got. But the Yahoo breaking news got him to say traded to the Mavs. They said he has been traded by Bleacher Report. He's been traded by Bleacher Report. See, y'all going by the old, was it the old? Yeah, yeah, by Chris Haynes, Bleacher Report has been traded to the Mavs, so he is gonna wear number 2, and my man Doncic's gonna wear the same number. That's gonna be a good duo. Yeah, yeah, he's been traded. That's confirmed. Yeah, it's been confirmed by Bleacher Report. So anything by Bleacher Report, that's confirmed, man. That's confirmed as hell. And I know Wojnarowski done talked about it. They talking about it right now. That my dad's gonna probably tell me about it in a minute. He'll probably text me and shit while I'm on the stream. How it is. That shit's wild, man. Right before the Super Bowl. Let me see something real quick. And I know people gonna defend them niggas. I don't give a fuck about them passport niggas, man. They lame as hell. Yeah, Jamaican people, they're cool people. Always, I never had issue with them. I went to school with one in the college and volunteer. His name was Barrington. He's a pretty cool dude. He liked Japanese culture. He told me about it. He's been to Japan 3 times. He told me it's a good culture too. But he said Jamaica's okay too. So they're good people. I've been to one of their parades 3 years straight, and they had a split. It was a Caribbean play, all the islands represented, and then I saw one. They had Venezuela once in that Caribbean play because they're on that water, right, where that country's laying in South America. But they was in that parade as well. Then I saw my first Panamanian people on the last end when they had that split. They was in that parade. I got them confused with Dominican because they had similar color flags, but I said, you know what, these are cool people too. Yeah, those people are decent. They're decent down here in Georgia. You see them a lot all the time. They live outskirts of Georgia, city of Atlanta. You know, Georgia's very diverse, just like the rest of the East Coast. You know, they know about the U.S. You know, the Caribbean people, they already know slave ships and stuff. He said, "Do you think he'll resign with the Mavs?" I highly doubt it. If he's looking for a chip, he may, but I don't believe he's going to resign with him. It's probably a 1-year deal. But if they're going for a championship, you best believe he may resign. He'll defend the title or whatever because the championship's up for grabs. Golden State ain't the same team what they once was. I mean, the NBA is kind of out there. You know what I mean? It's really out there. NBA is really out there. I've been focused on other things too, but yeah, I'm enjoying this Fallout series, man. I like Fallout 4. It's in my top 3. I won't try 76. I won't try Vegas. I won't try Vegas. I won't try Fallout Vegas. I'm gonna get a year edition game with the DLCs. I'm gonna try that game, make some room, and then I'm gonna try 76. Yeah, those are the Fallout games I will try. But Fallout 4 right now, Paramount. I want to try to get that on discs too if I get a newer Xbox or whatever. But yeah, Magic's kicking ass as always. Cavaliers is 5 o'clock today against the Pacers. There's some good games going on. But yeah, you know, I gotta talk to my sports talk. I know people don't like sports, you know. But the Celtics is 36-17, pretty good. No, they 37-16. My fault. And I mean, Milwaukee's still the favorites to win the championship. Celtics is a no-brainer. Two, it'll be the Celtics and Bucks in the Eastern Conference. But if Philly beats these two teams, be hilarious, ain't it? And the Nets are in playoff picture. They're gonna keep that record. Watch. They get Dinwiddie back. They definitely gonna be the 4th seed. Donovan Mitchell right behind them. Yeah, the Heat's decent, but he ain't going that far. The Knicks are there. The Knicks is back to playoffs. They back, baby. I tell you, they get rid of that owner, they'll be like the Cowboys. I'm telling you, something happens to him and Jerry, them teams' market will go up, and they're gonna play with the Knicks forever. Hawks is AFC right now. Hawks is decent. They mediocre, but they're gonna be a playoff team. Let's see what we got in the West. The Nuggets is up there. The Nuggets got the same record as the Celtics, but they trying to get that spot. Nuggets is back. They got Murray back. Grizzlies and Nuggets going to be a classic playoff run. Dallas is in the 6th seed right now. If Kyrie gives them some wins, he gets hurt a lot, but they got to make sure he's healthy. Dallas will have a shot. I will see Dallas shoot up to 4. The Lakers are through. We already know the Lakers are through. LeBron's just stat pattern right now. Clippers are back. They in the playoff picture. Kings, one of my teams, Sacramento Kings improvement. One of my teams, now they're in the playoff picture. They gonna be in the playoff. One of my teams I like the Kings. It's one of my teams. That's the only teams I like in the West right there. That one and the Spurs and a few other teams. The Jazz is through. They ain't going to playoffs. They had a rebuild year, and the Pelicans ain't going nowhere. Trailblazers ain't going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Rockets, my Spurs is out of it. Kings is one of my favorite teams right behind San Antonio, but they're like my number one before the Spurs. But I always like when they had Mitch Richmond back in the day and all this stuff. I still like the Bulls, though, in the East. But my Kings, man, I'm rooting for them. Even they lose, it's them or the Mavericks. Those are the two teams I like. One of the teams got to go further. Other Western teams, the Golden State's good, but they're through. They ain't win no championship. They can get knocked off anytime. It's just a different era, man. So it's like NBA's looking good, football's looking good. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Jamaica needs their independence. Well, they got their independence. It's a black country. The thing is with them is they got a lot of corruption problems too. All these Caribbean countries do. They're good people. My mom went, and I haven't went yet, but I eventually will. I would love to take a trip down there, passport, see it for myself, and then I go back and try another country in Europe somewhere. I'll try Jamaica first, and then I'll try others. Try when they had those parades. But it's an interesting Sunday, Sunday Madness. But Sunday Madness 54th will come sooner or later. Super Bowl edition. Y'all gonna see what I'm gonna talk about. But people get caught up on the other stuff. But so yeah, I know a lot of people like to praise King Kuda, but Absalom called him. He called that man Goofer, man. That's hilarious, man. I wouldn't go that far, but when he said that shit, I said, man, this is all y'all need a rap battle or something. Y'all need to be on Smack. If y'all care about being a DJ, man, I would love to see that shit. Oh man, that's hilarious, bro. Drama plug with these hoes, man. He's known as Industries TV, man. I used to watch him. He used to be a plug channel, and then he changed it to news like academics. Is she flirting or being friendly? 10 signs she's not just being nice. Man, Melly is thirsty as hell. She need to calm down. He's the only qualified men should speak. Jalen, the janitor of the knowledge. Man, Shango going in. He wild. He wild, bro. That nigga wild, bro. Last time he was on my shit, it was like 2021. It's been so long, man. Like people just came and went, got more out of me, and just, you know what I'm saying? I gotta cook this girl. I gotta cook this girl. He said, let's cook. He gonna have a marathon strain. I know he's tired over in Thailand, man. He's over at Ladyboy Central. This lady's out her mind. This lady's out her mind. He's over there at Ladyboy Central. But Nate's been cooking lately. Nate don't give a shit. He was jamming last night. Over. And it's pretty much like I see it and what I get, but and yes, connection, yeah, because my thing gets laggy. I gotta leave my computer alone because it'll go out. But it's pretty much, man. It's like PPT, man. He's tripping right now. He said we gotta talk about Red, man. Red and crazy. It's beef. It ain't no beef. It's just Red just trolling them. That nigga's triggered. I don't be in there like that no more. But it is what it is. It is what it is. But like I said, Mr. PPT, man, chill, man. Come on, Cuda, man. Like, salute to you, bro. But Man, you gotta calm down, bro. Let Red be, man. Red's gonna be who she is. She got you. You protect all this time. You know she's gonna do this shit. I saw this a mile away, but Red does her thing, man. She know how to get numbers. She's a woman. She gonna get numbers regardless. If she talks about trendy topics and balance it out with the video, she's gonna be fine. I see her getting more views than you niggas. I mean, she get more subscribers. I mean, y'all bless or whatever, you know. Salute. I don't care if they get some more subscribers because I use this as a hobby. If people come, they go. They come and go off my shit all the time. See, if I start live streaming more, you know, people come through. That's true. But 9 out of 10, it's just what it is. I know who I am. I know how to get views regardless. But not everybody's going to support a channel like this. Okay. But you got people in their own message. They just do their thing. But, you know, yeah, one of my favorite mics I'm using now is Hypercardia. So before y'all come on and, you know, I'm going to speak my mind and just be me. But, you know, I'm mic'd up. Niggas say I don't cam up. I cam up on my pre-record. Y'all wasn't watching that. I'm still mic'd up. Still got my standard. Still got my standard. It's my standard for Sundays. And then I do it for, you're going to see this on Thursdays. You ain't going to see me cammed up on Thursday nights. No, I'm going to be talking into it. I switch around, but I got my other one for Thursday that has that smoothness. You know, I'm going to come with this. I know people hate mics. I'm going to come with this bad boy. I'm going to come with my D5. I'm going to give my D5 right here. My D5. Get my D5 in this bitch. D5. D5, D5, D5. I'm coming with my D5, but I got it cammed up. You know how the mic game is. You know how it is. It's sold up, swole up. But it is what it is. We're going to come with the mic game. We back. Mr. PPT over there tripping right now. He said, let's cook on weed. Let's cook on weed. Yeah. You know how I had to get cammed up for that. I'm sorry about that, y'all. You know how it is. You know how it is. But yeah, but that's the mic I'm using. You know, I'm back to my 240, the hypercardio. I know y'all don't care much, but you know I'm on deck. Yeah, I'm on deck. Yes, I cam up every once in a while. Y'all see me. I ain't afraid to show my face, but I ain't gonna show you where the location is because y'all like to troll and dox people. Trying to fuck with your boy, but it don't work. It don't work. I don't give out my location. Meditation. In highness spiritual. In ja. But I was listening to BDK last night, and then around midnight and early this morning, and then I watched him and KRS-One go at it. Epic shit. Epic shit. Very epic, right? I believe I shared it. It was Big Daddy Kane versus KRS Only may have been the best verses of all time. And it was up there with Jadakiss and Dipset, man. I talked about that all last year, man. Dipset got destroyed. They got bodied, bro. They got bodied. That was like 2 years ago. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just looking at it for what it is. I'm just looking at it for what it is. I know people don't like my ass and all this stuff. But that Rivia chick, man, she be going in on these women, bro. She's a little fair. She reminds me the dude I'm subscribed to. Yeah, man. TikTok Foreign Affairs Committee chair calls on the people to delete the app. She want them to delete the app. It's ruining their lives, man. This space supposed to provide jobs, housing, coding, blah blah blah. Yeah, man. Yeah, American Negro. Not American Negro. Excuse me. Citizen Lou. My fault. Citizen Lou. I can't believe I call him American Negro. Shout out to American Negro anyway. But this shit's wild. Mr. PPT, man. Mr. PPT. I got a lot of watch ladies to watch. Go and watch it. I got a lot of Fallout stuff to watch. Yeah, we got another hour. I know people ain't gonna come through because I won't do this for 2 hours. But we'll be back next week. Cause you know how it is. I'm gonna schedule my shit. We won't be back. Hold on for a minute. I'm gonna schedule this shit right now. For Sundays, because Wednesdays, y'all already know I pre-record now. Officially. It's official. We'll talk about things and You know I'm gonna pre-record. I'm gonna pre-record Wednesdays. You already know, and I stick with it. So we pre-record Wednesdays for now on for this year. Last year I did some streams. I said, nah, we're gonna pre-record because people ain't gonna participate, and we're dedicated. So as we can tell, situation that we're in now, and the Fallen Bros is a popular topic right now, but I'm not gonna follow the trend. They go what? Say what it is. Say what it is. Say what it is. Let's see what we got here. 115. And we'll go back to our 230 limit, right? We'll say Sunday Madness. Open discussion. And we're going to go. All right. We're going to go here for a minute. We're just going to keep it. Just going to keep it simple. Just going to keep it simple. Yeah. Crop it. It's going to be on YouTube. Yeah, confirm. Y'all should be looking in for an update. Sunday Madness. We're going to keep it going. We'll keep it going. First, pretty much, God damn. Boy, stop it. But it's pretty much, Yeah, let me see something real quick. Yeah, man. Everybody's on fire right now. But like Mr. PPT's doing his thing, but I'm gonna step away real quick. I'll be right back. Y'all give me about 20 seconds. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go on mute. All right, I'm back. Man, this game is so wild, man. It's a lot to say, but people get caught up on other shit. But it deals with its little freezing phase. But when people get caught up on it, I mean, it teaches you how to survive and shit like that. I was playing it. I said, man, Fallout 4 is just so surreal, and I see why people like it. The customization, yeah, the weapons can be so, but if you build the stats right, it's actually pretty good. It's not a bad game. I do like the role playing field. You can play third person and first person. It's both, but I didn't know Fallout was like this. I used to laugh at it when they call it that, but I didn't know it was like based off a nuclear game. Then you wear the blue jumpsuit representing the Vault Corporation. Vault is just crazy. Vault is not a bunch of weirdo corporate people that nuked the place to death, and they just went crazy. That's what I got from Vault. Vault is basically a group of morons want to nuke everything and just act crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like we gotta call a spade on that, right? We gotta call a spade on that. I'm like, God damn. Let me stop. I ain't trying to steal Nate's shit, but that was my goddamn moment. Damn. But like I said, these stuff happens. But yeah, we walking up on the hill. Yeah, my companion I got right now is Deacon. Deacon's an interesting character. He's one of my favorites too, right behind Nick Valentine. Nick Valentine's good. He's a simp, but Deacon, he's all right. He changes any identity, and he don't even care about none of these factions. That's what you got to be. I mean, he knows how to show you be a double agent on the field, but he always have your back. It's pretty much I've seen in this game. This game is very long. I played this since last month, early January, and then now I'm in February playing half of it, trying to get done with this game. If I get done with this is it. I'm gonna keep this save, and then I'm gonna try to create another one, another character, and do it right. Balance the weapons out. But this one I'm definitely keeping. I'll have all the weapons I got, and the other weapons I just don't really care. I'm just gonna go straight melee. Yeah, it's pretty much. But people just get caught up, man. Yeah, Mr. PPT, prophetic prophecy tropes himself. I know people be tripping off of me. Now I know they don't want to give a shit, but I don't give a shit about them niggas, man. Like these niggas be on some clown shit. Ain't nobody listening to that shit, bro. This shit gets old after a while. It's no hate. It's just you niggas be crying too much, bro. Like get your life right. Or try to say, yeah, everybody try to go to Thailand. Ain't nobody going to weak ass Lady Boy Central. My brother, nobody's not going there. Lady Boy Central, come on, man. I talked about Thailand before historically, Buddhism, all that. They support everything. What I tell you about Thailand? Thailand is the most weirdest countries of all time. I would never visit. I will visit it just for the historical fest, but not over no goddamn pussy. Come on, man. You niggas care about pussy too much. That's how the white man got y'all. Y'all ain't thinking above your shoulders. Y'all too busy worrying about some ass. And you can't make nobody be you. Like Nate said, if you have it, you don't. Kuda did not like me saying that 2 years ago when I was on his panels. He did not like me saying that. He used to get irritated. And then he got irritated when I said that shit. And it's the truth. I don't know what the hell he's talking about. He got it from some damn PUA shit, dating coaching shit. That's why people have a gripes with him. It ain't because of the game. No, you're a pickup artist. That's why they didn't like you. They didn't like you because you're a pickup artist. And once you become a pickup artists are trash, bro. They ain't helping nobody but selling you dreams and bullshit. It's to sell you dreams, but it doesn't help. It doesn't work. Advice only works if you practice it with your own self. And a lot of people give you good and bad advice. Advice doesn't usually work all the time. You ain't gonna be that person. He advised you do this. He's just telling you that. You know what I'm saying? Advice is speculative. That can be debated. But wisdom, righteous wisdom, is when you put in the actual work. So it's like, what advice? You know what I'm saying? Like most people get caught up on the wrong shit, man. That's why they doing marathon streams right now, like which I'm not doing because my shit gets off the playback. You know how it goes. It goes in and out, in and out. See, I look at the tally numbers with people support and engagement. I engage with my audience. You know that, right? Only one can do that. I'm capable of engaging with people. When shit goes wild, it goes wild. It goes wild, man. I engage with them. I don't know why my studio be acting up, but it's like you expect that. You know what I'm saying? Like you expect people just to be out here and just talking and just doing their thing, right? Let's see. Oh, yep. You know, I'm just tripping right now. Just tripping right now. I'll worry about that later. Get some good shit right now. Mr. PPT trying to act crazy, bro. Man, it's wild, man. Oh, I'm back. Woo. It's been like crazy when people talking. Damn. Man, these girls is crazy. They look for dick attention. As always. I'm gonna have to look at that. Is the manosphere mainstream ready? Oh, she gonna go in. Bottle caps. These Lordvilles got me on on deck, man. Yeah, I'm just setting up my watch latest, man. I got a lot to watch after this stream, whatever. But the 2 hour mark's about to come in, but it's days getting longer. It's getting longer. It's getting longer as usual. But it's pretty much, yeah, I always set my phone down. I can't have two at once. But like I said, man, like, people get caught up on their little moments. They gotta get something to eat, getting crazy, but and it's pretty much like the same. But appreciate the likes though. Shouts out to everybody. Shouts out to Red, APT, Music Therapy. Who else? Shouts to everybody, man. I'm back at it. Mace, man, Mace is doing that work, boy. BMT, he doing his work too. He going in. Everybody going in on these passport, man. It's nothing wrong having a passport. Did I? What the fuck? Did I drop the link? Did I paste it? Yeah. 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 My fault. I pinned that shit. I accidentally hit that. What the fuck was I thinking? Being a boo boo for a minute. Yeah, I had it earlier, but Oh well. But that's how I look at it. Because people gonna talk their things. I think the retirement thing with Tom Brady is like expected. He's gonna take that Fox job, and Fox is gonna be a big news corporation before you know it. They're getting greedy now. They're trying to compete with Disney. You know how it is. Fox want to control every damn thing. So if you right wing control cats, if you're on big tech on the take, they gonna control y'all. If you can't come on YouTube, go to Fox. Fox is where it is. Excuse me, fixed news. No one cares about media and big Warner, big tech. It's all controlled by the same people that runs the planet, bro. It's not real conservatism. They're all a bunch of bitch ass liberals on the end. Just let's just keep it 1,000. All of them are bitch ass liberals. They don't give a fuck about nobody but themselves. You see it in movies and video games, man, and other things. They get exposed at the end. Truth shall set you free. Now you know. Don't talk about it, be about it. Don't talk about it, be about it. Don't talk about it, be about it. And that's how I notice when people start changing around here. But but 2 years has passed since I've officially came back doing YouTube. But and I had to take that break. But yeah, I dropped content in January, pre-record. You know how it is. But this month, Black History Month is gonna be incredible. So we're gonna do some incredible things this February. This year, it's already a wash because I'm focused on 2024. But this year, oh my goodness, power. Oh my God. we're gonna be here for a minute. We're gonna be here for a minute. So it's like this month, I'm just gonna take my time with it and just say, yeah, because after the Super Bowl, I'm just gonna start crushing. March, you know how it is, but Sunday Madness, we're gonna be here. But after that, it's gonna be over after that. You know what I mean? It's been 2 years. That's how you know we're doing something. You know what I mean? We're doing something great up in this bitch. But I know I sound boxy. I know I sound boxy as hell, but with this microphone in particular. But we here now. We're just here in another level and just keep it that way. Right? So it's like we're channeling our thoughts. So when you're channeling your thoughts, you understand what's going on and you've been expecting people to come through and be like, all right, we're here. But that's the whole point of me knowing, right? And when people talk about the passport bros, they just be like, I'm a passport bro. And you're a fallen bro. You got caught. And they're going to put the cuffs on you. But that Andrew Tate, I said, is this your king? I was saying that in the pre record. I said, is this your king? Is this your king? Huh? Is this your king? But that's how y'all get caught up. Y'all get caught up with that. Is this your fucking king? I've been on the same mic for an hour, man, but you know how it is. You know how it is. I'll turn my other one up so it gets up here, but you know how solid we gonna be. I turn it down a little bit. So it wants to come up, I pull this out. I pull my other one out. I had that since probably last year. I believe I got it. Was it last year? Yeah, I got it last year. I got this mic last year. It's gonna be a year. It was already it's already a year old. I already got that mic. It's a year old. It needs being used. I got this one that I got now from last year before my birthday, and it came after my birthday in the delivery, and it's a early birthday present but late delivery, right? Man, I'm enjoying this mic, man. It's pretty good. And the only one I got for Christmas, I show you on the pre-records. This mic is beasting. So it's pretty much like, you know, they said they ain't nobody watching this nigga. Well, it's been a minute. I got a little support, but it is what it is. People don't have to like my ass. It is what it is. I don't give a fuck about them. It's me time. This is what I've been recording with. Yeah. How you like my LIII? And this is my Sunday daily mic for now on. You will see this more when I cam up every morning. And yes, it's the windscreen and everything. I got the shot mount. I got everything. I got that. I got that, man. I got it. Got it. That's my pre-record mic for in the mornings on Sunday dailies. And the other, you already know I got the CAD info. CAD, was it the CAD N179? N179, I believe. Yeah, I still use that. And it's pretty much just like, that's it on my mics, man. For a while, but that's it on it. But I'm gonna have this for a minute, so I'm staying with this for a minute. I'm just falling back, and I said, get it restructured. And I had some favorite ones too, but I said, you know what, I want to stick to ones I got for now, because this year I'm just seeing the transition where we're gonna move or whatever, where I'm gonna move or whatever. And you're gonna see me more often, but get a studio running and going. So he kept saying, studio this, studio that. He was saying that 2 years ago. was locked in the pandemic. But once I got the microphone, that changed everything. This content went to a whole nother level. When you add a microphone to your voice, it's a different type of ball game. And everybody didn't like the XLR talk. Like I don't care about what these bitch ass nigga, these weak ass spaces, these hoish ass little boys talking about. You know what I'm saying? They talk all this bullshit and expect me to care. I don't give a fuck about none of you niggas. It is what it is. I'm back at it. I'm back at it. That's all I got to say on that. You know? My sinus is clear. I got to turn the light on in the kitchen. But, y'all give me about 15 seconds. I'll be right back. I'm going to go on mute. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. I'm back at it again. Yeah, 2 hours is gonna be. I'll do it for like 15 minutes. It's already an hour. Because 4 o'clock's on the way. Yeah, days getting longer. Spring will be here before you know it. Spring is gonna be interesting. It's gonna be an interesting year. This year is exciting. You get people acting crazy. Man, 2023 is gonna be a rocky year. I'm just gonna say that right now. It's gonna be so rocky that y'all ain't even ready for it. You know what I mean? Yeah, let me switch mics for a minute. I'm gonna talk my shit, hold this mic, but I'm gonna go switcheroo for a minute. Switcheroo for a minute. Hold on for a minute. Switcheroo for a minute. Switcheroo for a minute. Switcheroo. All right, all right. Double sounding, double sounding, double sounding. Okay, okay, okay. Yeah, yeah. I have to do my thing. So put the other one back. Yeah, the other one. It's awesome. You know, I know I sound boxy for like an hour, 44 minutes and 37 seconds. And yeah, you hear my shit, man. It's wild, man. It's wild. Yeah, I sound boxy as hell. On the playback, if I was listening to this, it's on the playback. It's pretty much it. It's just like I've just said what I said, and I just don't give a shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a shit. I'm just gonna look at what I said on the stream, and I'm just like, I'm gonna look for something. I'm gonna look for something. I'm gonna get the mute off here. Um, Let me go mute for a second. Hold on. Yeah, yeah. I had to turn all the other stuff. They got all the mics in the world. Da, 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 paying for the diva. Man, y'all niggas lame. Is weak ass content, bro. Mr. PPT. He's acting a damn fool. Let's cook. He ain't trying to have marathons and shit. Like my nigga, nobody's listening to that shit. Nobody listening to that shit. Listen to me talking my bullshit. Let me pull y'all the screen for a minute. We're gonna educate y'all. Tell you what that stream's about. There's a reason why I did this stream. There's a reason why I did this stream. There's a reason why I did this stream. Big up the screen and let y'all see it. I'm gonna be talking my shit.
Woo. I'm back. Told y'all niggas, man. Told y'all niggas I'm back. I'm back. See what's going on in here. Salute. As always, man, I'm back. A lot of drama. I saw two sides of the story. I saw two streams. Man, you got your boy in Thailand, but you know, Kuda. Shouts out to him, man. Mr. PPT. Man, Fido call her what? Basic Red? Or Sexy Head? Y'all, these nicknames, y'all hilarious, man. Like, oh my God. That shit is wild, man. But she had 3 syllables on her panel. I almost shared her shit. I said, nah, she got 3 syllables on there. I can't take her serious. And then he said, nigga was watching his shit on this stream. I saw his stream, on the replay. I saw hers first one. I didn't know who she was talking about. Then he had like a crying emoji with a guy crying. Well, the Fallen Bros, right? And the Fallen Bros, they taking L's left and right because y'all over there buying pussy. And shouts out to ass Nathaniel exposing these niggas, man. Like, it's just hilarious, man. Like, it's a drought right now. See, y'all thinking with the wrong head, but not thinking above your shoulders. That's what I've seen. The movement's been tarnished, man. Like, it is a national security risk. You can't go over there and be flaunting that. We ain't winning like that. We may be winning online, but we're not winning physically, what people are saying. That's true. That's why, like I said, my man Ramil said, O's is winning, and they still winning. Them talking points is dead, man. Like, I try to tell you, y'all, God died a long time ago. It's a hypocrite. But it just shows you where we at today. I'm just speaking my mind and my thoughts. I'm like, this whole situation this reminds me of 2 years ago all over again. This is 2 years ago. Y'all try to say, no, it's 2 years ago. This is straight 2 years ago. 2 years ago, I've been on Kuda's shit before, right? He had issue with old boy and then, you know, Mr. Fittinelli, aka Fantastic, right? These niggas talk about the same shit over and over again. This is like the 1000th time they talk about the same shit over and over again. Like, aren't y'all tired of talking about pussy, man? I understand, you know, pussy's for, you know, it's good and everything, but aren't y'all niggas tired about that? That's all y'all talk about. That shit gets boring after a while, but I understand that's what these dudes preach, and you know, they in their religion, and you say something about it, they try to ostracize, but that shit don't mean nothing to me, nigga. Most of y'all fake as hell in those spaces anyway, so we already know about that. But we ain't gonna go in on the old girl went on Mr. PPT, man. Mr. PPT, he said, I got the yeah, but you're arguing with a woman. No real man should never argue with a woman because you don't win in the end of the day. She's always gonna talk her shit. Never argue with a woman. That means you're a loser if you do that. People get killed over that shit. Now, I did it by default. I was young back then. I didn't know any better, so I couldn't call myself the L word. No, I ain't that. But I made a mistake, and I tell you from the start, I'm just being honest. That happened to me once. This is the first time I was in a relationship with somebody out of state. You know, where I'm from, I had off and ons back where I'm originally from. But in Georgia, my first time in official, a long-term one, I learned that lesson. And nothing good comes out of that. I know for experience. But you got niggas online talking about this shit. Everybody wants to be a relationship guru.
There you have it. I was experience, especially online. My ex, her name was Ashley. You know, she was typical what she was, and that shit's wild, man. That shit's very wild. And what got me, I learned that lesson. What I mean by this, I'm gonna say, um, I'll go here. By this is I understand the ramifications that happen to people. See, that's happened to me years ago. But one thing I learned about myself, you can't be doing that shit. See, when you're young and ignorant, it's some loser shit. But see, if you don't know the experience of females like that, and I learned my lesson, you can't argue with them because I don't know much about them. We ain't married, we ain't fucking each other. That's different. But I don't argue in marriage. I don't even believe in that. The couple shouldn't. You know, I just walk out the room because I know she's gonna say something sudden. Now we'll have a discussion, but arguing with a woman, man, it's not even worth it because they always want to try to win. Now I'll debate her, and that's it. But I will not. They try to say that's the same. No, it's two different things. You debate on certain things, but you can be reasonable with her. You don't have to scream and yell. See, that's arguing. To me, that's arguing and throwing hurl insults. I ain't got time for that. Just don't put your hands on me. You good. But I ain't got time for arguing with her either. You know, I don't even know her like that. I ain't gonna be aggressive like that. Well, man, at the end of the day, I ain't got time to yell and scream. And that's what these dudes do. They live off that. I don't live off that. I don't really care for that. That's what you niggas care about. Y'all let that shit enable y'all for years, and then you dwell on it, and there you are. I said, man, I can't get no pussy for 1,000 years. You know, they on that type of bullshit. That's why I was basically what I was saying the strain, and I'm building up my random thoughts to see. I'm speaking my mind, what's going on, and it's crazy, man. And I add current events to mix it up, not to talk about them niggas, but it is what it is. It's some hilarious shit. I thought this was an hour. It was probably cut because I had that connection issue. Yeah, it was cut because I had that connection issue. It is what it is. We'll see. We'll see from here. I'm gonna go on mute.
Or advice or some shit. It's retarded, man. They don't need, like, fuck out of here. It's not working. They're not getting the result. They're not getting no pussy. Like my man said, and they said they ain't getting no pussy. They're not getting it. And that's a fact. I mean, it's just like, that's all I hear. And this is repeat of 2 years ago. What'd I say? That shit is dead, man. People ain't falling for that content no more. But the enablers, these whores that like drama, the enablers, the so-called women, they like that shit. They enable that shit. That's why their channels get pushed. That's why they get views and stuff. That's why I'm not tripping over here. I'm not tripping over here complaining about females all day. I'm not tripping about that. I don't care who comes in the chat or not. I mean, y'all gonna watch this on the playback anyway. But you gotta understand, this shit is inevitable, man. Like, I knew this was gonna happen. I knew this ain't no roast. This ain't no beef. You know, no, it's some bullshit from 2 years ago. He's mad that 3 syllables on her. Let her go on Red's panel. Let 3 syllables go on Red's panel. He gonna fuck it up anyway. Until he gets out of line, he go crazy. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody taking him serious. We know we're not taking him serious. I don't take him serious. So we ain't speaking. I don't fuck with them. I don't fuck with bitch ass niggas I have problems with. I just laugh at the shit. I peeped her shit in the clouds, and I say I wasn't going to drop and comment, no, because I know how she is. I peeped this 2 years ago, what she was about. She was decent, and then she stopped coming around. But I don't beg her to come on my shit. I don't have to do all that. See, that's what happens when you help females, bro. When you help them, they're enablers. Most of them are enablers. They like the drama. They like the bullshit. They like what you do is good. She's an enabler. I mean, Kuda, come on, man. Let me tell you something. You was fucking with an enabler. An enabler will always win, man. They especially female, they're the worst, but they enable you to do dumb shit. And then she got you tripping over there doing 7 hours by yourself, and she's throwing jabs at you. Yeah, she got the simps over there, but it don't mean anything. It don't mean anything. But these niggas ain't built like that in real life, because that's still, black man deals with action, not bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all niggas, y'all be crying about the same old shit over and over again. But this proves my point. What have y'all done in the last 2 years? Besides the pandemic, reset. Because 2022, y'all wasn't doing nothing. Because I know that. I peeped this last year, and I'm peeping it this year, and it's getting worse. Ever since that pandemic, that's when y'all got the most views. Everybody was getting views. I told y'all this, man. Like, I told that niggas like this will argue with females, and people have to stay away from that shit. Because I peeped what she was doing 2 years ago. She was new to this shit. In 2020, she didn't fucking exist. It was JX, the big homie that he called her, right? But I peeped what she did was smart. She took her time. Now, one thing I have to give her credit. In 2021, we helped build her channel. People say, I built it. No, we helped build her channel, okay? I gave her the most shares out of everybody. I think that whole 2021 year when my stuff was coming up. Then after that, she stopped coming around, and I respect that. It's competition. She want to compete, and I respect that. I took it as competition. And I knew I was peeping what she was doing in 2021. Then she couldn't do it. She had days she was over at Cooters, and she had to figure him out a little bit, and then she started building up. Yeah, he helped her, but that doesn't mean she don't care about you. She's using you to get what you get. People do it all the time, man. This is YouTube. They don't give a fuck about you like that. Niggas don't care about each other. We don't care about ourselves. That goes for the men and the women. I was
You hear what I just said? We don't even care about. He said, "Nigga, this is YouTube. We don't give a fuck about. We care about ourselves. At the end of the day, we're individuals, especially on the site. I peeped this way before this channel was created. I peeped it in 07. So what the hell is he talking about? See, me, I know what I'm talking about right here. And this is myself talking, but telling him, dude, you was on that PPT shit. I had to create a nickname for you because I couldn't call you Style No Show. No, you show evidence and things like that, but you're an entertainer. Hell, if you want to subscribe, get your shit up to more than me. I'm just letting you be the man. I don't want that shit. I don't want that entertainment shit because I tried that shit. That's his thing. See, he's a DJ. But if you cool with all the guys that got more subscribers, why don't you collab with them and grow your shit? You don't need these niggas in the management. I try to tell them you don't need it because apparently they don't view it as that. You talk about different things like some of that I do, but you do with music. But the problem with you is you try to make a religious facade. We see right through that. Ain't nobody buying it. And like I say, he can't crack 100. Well, the reason he don't crack 100, he talks about that management shit. That's holding him back. He's better off cutting Enigma around him. Angry Man. Angry Man's holding him back. I hate to say that, but that's just the truth. A lot of people see it, but I don't want to say that to him. I know that's his man's and everything, but goddamn, man, like you got better content than he does. But he don't want to do it because there's always someone enabling him to stick with that man. And it's not his fault. It's not his fault. He's not by himself. This ain't a shot at him. This ain't no big. It's just what it is. I'm evaluating what I see. The Red and Kuda. It's not real, man. It's like Red just trolled him, exposed him, but she was smart. Play catch up in competitiveness. This is competition. This ain't got nothing to do with helping men. No, men help them themselves. They figure out what's going on. Red is just like everybody else. I'm not mad what she does. She does what she's supposed to do. She's doing what a content creator should do. She figured it out a long time ago. She waited patient. Her where everybody said, even when I said it took me time to get those numbers. It's called being steadfast and diligent in what you do, especially this site. I'm for the long haul. I'm for the evergreen content. I'm not for stagnation content. So he was preaching evergreen, but then I heard what's his name? Podcast was saying evergreen content. I said, man, that's a catchy phrase. Let me try to steal it, but let me use it in a right way, in a positive way. And I use the term evergreen content means evergreen, like it grows, and let that shit flourish. But see, niggas talking shit that don't like me, those are bitch ass niggas in real life. They ain't about shit. I help they asses, and then look at them now. They ain't shit now. Where they at? Like I said, I don't fuck with fuck niggas on the internet. I just treat them what they are accordingly. They're just fucking users. and some and they're technically content creators. Some of them ain't. They just I just let them be who they are. I act like they don't exist, and I did this, and this is what 2023. I ain't thinking about them niggas. I left they ass in 2022. I let they ass in 2021. The ones that really had issues with me, they're out of there. Now look at they bitch ass ain't doing shit. I'm still doing content. Like I said, my shit grows in time. I know what the numbers say. They going by my historical stats, not what's currently. Niggas don't understand. I was speaking my mind and don't give a fuck. Hey, what's going on, TC Kill Salute, man? As always, yeah, Nate been getting that work. But I have to do this and show you that being a true content creator, you have to take time and be patient. I look at the days that I'm struggling and then I pick up the pieces and I speak my mind what's going on. That China shit, I mentioned that as well. It's all a distraction. China understands what they're doing, but they are scared that they'll go to war with US. They're not going to risk it. They're not stupid. They're calculated like their boy North Korea. Let's just keep it real. North Korea is a real threat. China's just a smokescreen protection. I don't want to say they suck US dick, but they've been doing it for years. So we ain't going for it. It's all controlled by the same people. It's just don't be blind. Asian people is paranoid. They do not want no war. They want no nuclear holocaust. They don't want none of that. Y'all ain't ready for this wasteland fallout. I'm sorry. Y'all ain't ready. 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 Y'all is not ready. I'm just gonna let y'all live for now. All right. Let's get back to this bullshit. Let's get back to this. I'm acting crazy right here, but I'm just speaking thoughts. Don't mind the video, but pay attention to the message what I'm saying right here. All right, here we go.
I was peeping this shit years ago, 2012. If y'all ever ask me about anything about betrayal, I'm the nigga to talk to because I can tell you about when we had a movement. Them niggas on the street were frauds, but the ones actually living in y'all's word, we was out there in 2012, and prior to that, teaching this shit that it wasn't fucking popular. We was getting views without the algorithm. We was the real deal until the government start cracking down and knock our shit loose, and there it is. That's why I got the second channel. This is the reason why I don't say much no more. I say less. I done said too much because we're in Armageddon. Nuclear wars is about to happen. I highly doubt it, because it's going to be, China is a pawn to somebody else, and they try to say, and I saw Tampa's little shit, but that's a bunch of bullshit. That's somebody from the top use them, and then America knows what it is, and they ass is going to get killed off like, just like the Russians. I told you. That Ukraine shit is a distraction, but that they're set up to start a nuke war, and then North Korea's got nukes too. They're going to take China Russia's spot if something happens to him. Because I tell you, that boy's calculated. You got to watch him, and you got to watch these corporations in America got nukes too.
I was speaking from a Fallout perspective from Fallout 4. When I learned about the messagings in that game, and I didn't know that game was talking about nukes, talking about American stuff, and all the entertainment shit you looking at. And I'm like, this game exposed a lot. Who make Bethesda's low down putting all these secrets? They really ain't say it's the public knowledge. Nukes does exist, and we got the most nukes. And then a corporation like Vault will do something like that. We ain't gonna have a Vault corporation. We gonna have something similar like that. Don't be surprised they try to freeze people before the nukes. Watch what I tell you. Science and technology and androids is it. What I basically was saying right here is yes, North Korea wants to be the competition with China and Russia because if something happens to them, because communism doesn't exist in neither one of those countries, they try to be like capitalists like America. See, that's the secret why America maintained its dominance. It's capitalism equals what? Fascism. Control people with corporations and dominance of peoples, right? Fascism is an authoritarian concept. It will always rule with an iron fist. And the reason I say that and just pay attention to North Korea, they're calculating what's going on. See, America can destroy those two countries with ease, especially they're going to use Ukraine and other countries to do it and act like they're the dominant of the world, but they're going to have a surprise. North Korea is not going for it. There's other countries that want America gone. It's not always going to be China and Russia. They ain't got the manpower to stop America. We got too many agents and double agents, and we got too many guys with nukes and shit. So it's going to be a strange coming out of nowhere that has issue with the U.S., and then they agree with the boy. That's the war they really don't want, because it'd be like the Cold War / what say War Armageddon. They can call it World War III, whatever. You are in World War III the past couple of years, like the most, but you're in Armageddon. You're in bloodshed, and everybody don't want to live that wasteland lifestyle. Your gangsters will become raiders. Your mercenaries will be, I don't know, and they ain't gonna be gunners, they'll be called something else, but they killers. And then you got 4 factions in the world. Yeah, you got your corporate people, no matter what corporation they serve under, there'll be a faction. And then you have another faction of a militia, they with the guns here. And who else you gonna have? You're gonna have a military industrial complex, our military that's broken up and divided, but become one industrial complex. That's what's gonna happen in the future. If y'all pay attention what's going on, these politicians don't care about nobody but themselves. That's what basically what I was saying right here in a nutshell. Y'all gotta understand that. This is the type of shit that y'all need to talk about. Inflation is just another distraction too. They inflate your money for spin it up high and then they're gonna lower it after this war is over. You have to pay attention to the war, what money comes from. Who's getting the most money? You're not getting paid out here. I'm just speaking my mind right here. I'm just talking my shit and just let it all out and don't care. But here you go.
I've been recently playing this Fallout game. And I said, damn, the Vault Company knew their own country, and it's possible. It can happen here. If we ain't careful, some weird corporation will do some shit like that. Y'all ain't ready for that Fallout, man. Y'all ain't ready for that survival, pipe weapons and all that. Y'all ain't ready for that. Y'all niggas ain't ready for that. Y'all niggas ain't ready for that. 'Cause the way y'all talk, y'all want pussy more than y'all want violence.
Facts. Y'all want pussy more than y'all want violence. And I said that. Y'all lost. Y'all keep talking about it. That's how Esau got y'all. He got y'all by the balls, man. He already won. See, that passport is a smokescreen for pedophilia. You gotta understand. I call them lost bros for a reason. I mean, excuse me, fallen bros for a reason because they fallen. They lost. They're not serving Yah. See, most of them guys are atheists. They hate Heavenly Father Yah, and they're gonna be punished every day. Keep doing dumb shit. Fornication will exist until time and this war will end. It's gonna continue. You keep doing this shit, fornication will remain in rulership unless we change as of a people. The select few that's going to get it, we'll remove ourselves from it. We are, but the majority of our people, they're done. There's no hope for them. They repeating history and they're going the way they're going to go out, and we can't cry about it, be about it. We got to be the truth out here. I had to speak my mind on this, and I was speaking my mind and my thoughts, and yeah, throw little jabs there and there, but I didn't care. But I was getting this message out to let you know, and I'm glad I did it that Friday. I told you I was going to live stream again, let you know that Sunday Madness is here. This is my second of this week, of today, the second live stream of this new week, and then coming for y'all with Thursday Thrills, talking about something totally different. But it's going to be the same current events talk and a mix of everything else. But that's basically what I'm saying, man. But y'all should be talking about these events, what's going on around the world, and this traveling thing. They're going to shut everything down. Like Odin's man, right? His name is JT. He said they can stop you from going anywhere. That's eventually they're doing right now. See, they're getting prepared for this nuclear shit. See, that C virus is a distraction as well. They're trying to get you in that icicle. They're trying to freeze you to survive. And next thing you know, when I was playing this game, the guy told me in the minute and said, that's 200 years ago. Wow, you're 200 years old. I'm like, what the hell? You niggas ain't ready for that. You ain't ready for that life. No. Y'all worried about some pussy. That's what y'all worried about. Some damn pussy. But it is what it is. But let this nigga continue. I'm talking about myself. Let this man continue.
That's just what I see. Shouts out to the Ask Anything again, man. He, and knowing this billionaire mindset, but he telling you, look, and when he talked about the gym, when I heard the replay of his stream, and I heard parts of it and piece of it, he said what he said. He said, these niggas ain't getting it out here. And that's why they tripping. They have a certain look on their face. I can see it when I'm in grocery stores. I was like, niggas getting mad. These women ain't paying them no mind. But see, I live in the reality that people don't talk like that. They do it online the front, but in person, they're pussies. They doing this. They just talking. That's what that nigga was doing. He was just talking because he should have known. Red is laughing. He's, no, I gotta get, no, nigga, you lost. She got you. She wasn't trolling you. She just tried to pull your card. And this is not the first time we see him act like this. I'm calling, no, you act like this every now when a female gets you off. Like Bomb Cherry, aka the Slug, got you off. What's that other time? It's several. The big homie got you off. JX, right? Just JX, right? And now this girl. Well, she just turned 40. You know, she ain't 40 plus, and she's somewhat miserable, but she's trying to get out of misery. But technically, she wants some dick like everybody else. But I don't mean to say that about you, Red, but it is what it is. Just be honest, man. Just be honest. That's all y'all come here for. Like, you know, y'all trying to make this a dating app. That ain't gonna happen. There's other sites you can do that. She's doing what y'all doing. You know, I'll tell you a secret about Cynthia G. She take male talking points from these spaces and throw it back at you. And shouts out to Cerulean saying that, but I've been peeping that probably 3 years. She was doing that. And I said to myself, why are you using these niggas talking about? Oh, I got it. Okay. She know them niggas are soft. So when a woman enables you like that to make you go crazy and go fight each other, that's what they like to see. The reason why they got women subscribed, and I don't care what Mansfield channel you done seen, and they get views. That's how he got his views. He got his views by these hoes. They enable him to go crazy. Yeah, all these women, yeah, TC Killer, yeah. See, you know, they enable them, and even if you try to help these so-called women, it's just enablers, man. Like, I peeped this shit 3 years ago, and at first I wasn't even mad at the women. See, you'll never see me argue with them on the internet. I just be peaceful, cordial. I just let them be, even if I have a disagreement with them. Just let them be. But Mr. PPT, man, aka Kuda, shout to you out. I'm shouting you out. You did all right until let that woman go. She's gonna be who she is. Okay, Red's gonna be who she is. She's just pulling your card. And she said, you defend these fallen bro niggas, aka password. See, anytime he talks about that shit, game versus non-game, that's what it is. 2 years ago, he talks about MOT. I call him 3 syllables for a reason, because he likes his 3 favorite words: track records, environments, and outcomes. That's his nickname. He always want to be preaching. That's why we had our little differences. I mean, we keep it cordial. I don't care for the nigga like that. I don't give 2 shits about him. He's just another nigga to run his mouth and then try to take Kuda's talking points he say. But Kuda, you be still another talking points for other people, so you can't say he does. Y'all do it. Y'all came from Oblivion, aka Obsidian. See, shouts to the State Sleep TV said that. He said that in this stream. Y'all come from that cloth. Y'all mad because Red is laughing at y'all. She's been sitting on it since 2 years ago. I've been peeping what she was doing. It's no hate over here. If Red sees, it ain't no hate over here, baby. You just got them niggas with their pants down. And she throws it right back. She figured it out a long time ago. She waited until the next year and she blew. She blew. They said she ain't getting no views. I'm like, she gonna get views after this, and laughing at y'all ass, and she got away. And then he tried to say he snaked her. Well, let Kuda think that. Let's use that. I can't deal with those snakes. I hear about the metaverse. I was like, Kuda, you care about your religion. You're a prophet of the so-called manosphere, man. It's dead, man. I've been trying to tell you that shit died in 2020. I was talking about that weird shit going overseas for pussy. I'm trying to tell you, I can't be on the panel when we have this interview. I said, nigga, you know what it is. She always didn't give a fuck. When I first met her, she was decent, but then she had that I don't give a fuck attitude when I saw her on Platinum when she acted crazy. And I said, oh, she has another side to her. Oh, okay, she's one of them. Okay. I didn't take offense. She was cool. She came over my shit a few times and then stopped, and that's okay. She doing her thing. But she fucked with 3 syllables. That's okay. She can have that nigga. Because 3 syllables, I'll tell you, Red, be careful with him. He'll turn on you too. He another one I don't fuck with. But that's just how it is. I ain't saying Kuda's one. Kuda, we straight. It's just 3 syllables? Nah. He's just like the rest of these niggas talking about that passport shit. That's why they gonna get indicted by the feds in the future and get their head blown off. It's going to happen because they don't care if you're with it or against it. If you support that shit, you're a terrorist. They already know you're a terrorist. They don't care about you niggas like that. And the women's laughing right now because they're winning, because they enabled y'all to be stupid. That's what these niggas is getting all them views. He's got a lot to say, and he needs that 2024 package protection. It ain't gonna be from Trump. It don't matter what Republic. They gonna see this shit. That's like, well, we gotta protect these stupid niggas anyway. We gotta put the clothes on, the big clothes on, so they can stop traveling for pussy.
And what I was saying right there, the expression like "put the clothes on them," I'm talking about Esau's clothes, the proper clothes. Y'all need to stop complaining so much, and they will put the clothes on you, not just the jumpsuits, the clothes. Try to dress right. You want to sell out? We're gonna put that tie on your face. That's what they're gonna do. They don't care nothing about you. They're using y'all. See, the fallen bros, aka passport bros, is finito right now. See, once y'all put Austin, it's over. He ain't y'all leader. It's somebody else. Y'all been destroyed. It's just a matter of time. They're gonna paint y'all and use y'all as bait. And Fox got y'all. It's over. And so, where is this space? Where is this manosphere space? You know, they got you. Now they look at y'all as terrorists like the neo-Nazis in the Klan. Y'all ain't going to jail. Y'all just gonna get exposed how trifling you are. And then when they meet you in person, you're just one of them manosphere dudes. That's what them white boys be talking you in the grocery store. Y'all be gonna be scared. Y'all gonna be shook. Y'all gonna be shamed in public. Get prepared. Get ready. Because 2024, they're gonna look at y'all as weirdos and terrorists. It's basically what they got. They got y'all psychologically damaged. They done blew your brains out. They use a revolver, or should I say the Kellogg pistol in Fallout 4 and got y'all. What's they call it? VATS, that slow motion kill, the execution. That's how they got y'all. That's how they got the men's been destroying as we speak. Image is utterly destroyed. Y'all can't come back from that. That's what basically what I'm saying. This whole stream and just summed up into one. They put that blade on you and that steel on you. Like I said, you got to deal with nigga with action. You got to deal with them with action. You can't talk to them. You got to put that steel on them. And that's how y'all gonna act right. See, I'm gonna tell you a secret. Yah does this to his own people. He uses other people to put something in your face to get you mind, get your head right. The ones that's misled, but the ones that ain't misled, they already gone. They're gonna get executed, and it is what it is. Y'all gonna have to pick a side, nigga. It is what it is. It's ball game. I'm just speaking my mind. I'm just gonna let this play a little bit, and I'm gonna turn it off.
They have to rework your brains, man. It's still programming. It's all programming. Whoever runs this planet. Well, actually, we already know who runs. Esau runs the planet. He's controlling you niggas. Be careful. Now, Nate's stream last night was fire. Talking about them big women. I was like, he's telling the truth. I already know he's telling the truth. A lot of you niggas hate him on so much. I don't say nothing to women. I don't care about this. I don't care if she's big. I don't care about that. Who's getting some ass? None of you niggas is not doing it because y'all mad because, number one, y'all talk about it like it's a religion, and then you're going to find out that women don't fuck with y'all like that. And that's the truth. See, I don't have to beg for that. As long as we had that conversation, we good. I used to do that in the dealership as a barista. I talk to all types of size of women, and I'm straight with it. Yeah, it was lacing in front of me, but it's not just having game. It's about having that finesse. See, game comes with finesse too. Now you gotta have finesse in your bone. You gotta have something about you. Now Nate is old school. He legendary. He's telling you what it is. That's why you gotta miss what official dudes is doing it. He's letting you know. Now he's from up north. He'll tell you. Even though he's married, but he's telling you he was out here. He did that shit. He did that already. These niggas try to do what he do. There's a lot of niggas try to do what he do. But you got a lot of niggas on these panels talk about it like it's a religion. Like, you got to be careful, man, because loyalty can kill you. Loyalty can kill you. You can be loyal to certain people to a fault, but not online. I learned this years ago. Never. You have to be the mean, steel monster every now and then. You know, you got to be the monster. You got to be. Got to be. But Red knows exactly what she's doing. She's been doing this for like 2 years. I've been peeping that. I ain't mad what she's did and doing. She's doing what she's supposed to do. She's an enabler. She does what she does. Yeah, she supports. She did it to mine a few times. I did it hers. She's an enabler. That's what enablers do. Enabling women run this so-called manosphere space, which is dead. It ain't even a manosphere space. It's, let's just call it the enabler sphere. The enablers. The enabler sphere. That's what it is. But the Enigma, so-called angry man, ain't really running. He ain't running shit. He getting pumped by Blue Destiny. And Blue Destiny's bitching him out right now because he got most of Angry Man's subscribers come from LIII. LIII is a shit show. It's always been a shit show. It's entertainment. But it'll never be on a level where these other, white content creators, and they laugh at them. See, a lot of these relationship people, they ain't getting it out there like that. They talk a good game. They spill that bullshit. and they start twerking around and act like they got it. Y'all ain't got it. Y'all talk all this shit, and I've seen this years ago. Like, it's gonna be a downfall for so-called men, especially we sabotage ourselves, and that's true. I agree with what they say is, yeah, most so-called black men and us black men, period, in this country around the world, self-sabotage. Now, them African men is doing decent. They different from us, even though I respect them for trying. But us, Semitic born, black, whatever you want to call us, we still the Jew and other shit, but we self-sabotage over some bullshit. Now, I understand what Kyrie did and Kanye did, but I'll tell you the difference on these streams. Last year on the tail end, when I was on the outside, doing this in December or whatever, and I said, Kyrie understands what we was doing. Kanye was just used as a part. Even though they self-sabotage, they had to be the sacrifice, and that's what we're on. Now, most dudes are not gonna wake up to the truth, and that's fine. Y'all picks who he picks. But if you out here doing your thing, that's good. You serve him correctly, you good. But these dudes on this panel shit, man, whatever you want to call it, is enabled by these hoes. They control your shit. They laughing right now. That's why BGS and all them clown niggas, they ain't doing nothing. They talking out of their ass. They don't give a fuck about you. They co-sign women coming to these spaces. That means they enable you to do bullshit. Do I hate these females? No, they do what they supposed to do. That's their job. That's their job. That's what they do. I don't care if Red pulls. I was surprised she pulled that clip with a zero stream. And that came from Don Gordito, by the way. See, Don Gordito and I subscribe to Zero. Now, Zero had a notorious stream. How did she know about that? See, she heard me say that. That actually happened. That's a 16-hour stream. Red, you listen, that's a 16-hour stream you pulled. That was a clip by Don Gordito. But if you saw that whole stream, it wasn't like that. I was in the chat room the whole time before the 16 hours went. See, that's a long-ass stream on Zoom. I was around when that shit happened in February. This is why I was supporting that nigga 3 syllables and all them. And at the time, I was neutral with Cuda then. I knew who he was prior to that. I wasn't subscribed to him at the time because I didn't know what he does. He hosts a show and people's, you know what I mean? But I know it was over Angry Man shit. Like, to me, that's irrelevant because Angry Man was looking for content when he comes to Cuda shit. Let's just keep it real. He always do that. He does that to everybody. And till y'all got that Angry Man bug, he looks at y'all side-eyed. But he's on LIII shit. And Fight Club, they said, no, it's still LIII. It's all the same, man, because Anton's a clown. He got smoked by Zip, by the way. Zip smoked his ass, and Anton was crying like a little bitch trying to get his jewelry. He said, man, let me show you my million. Like, dude, you got smoked by a New York nigga, man. He clowns you. Go back to Michigan with that bullshit, nigga. I got family in Michigan, too, so anybody say, I can diss Michigan I want, because I got niggas in my family in Detroit, and they ain't shit either. They need to be quiet and fix that goddamn water up there in Michigan. Y'all didn't give a fuck about them Flint niggas. Stop it. Stop. Back and whatever and forwards, Angry Man Goons know everything about you. That's why softcore Fito cooked your ass, man. And stop revealing. You're gonna get your head blown away. And it does happen in real life. You don't do that. That's like gangster can come in there and kill you without saying a word and know who you is, man. They always be watching. Cuda better stop talking about that gangster shit. They'll knock his head off. They ain't scared of you, nigga. You're nobody. You're a loser to them. And they see the news too. They found out you one of them passport niggas, aka fallen bros. You be in the casket. It's going to have, like, we're in Armageddon now. Niggas ain't got time to argue with you, nigga. Y'all gonna be in the casket real soon, man. Like, you think this white boy care about you? Y'all gonna get bullet back in your head. If they find out you on that right wing conspiracy, neo-Nazi shit, aka all that shit, anything extreme right on this shit, you're gone. See,
that's it, folks. That's enough. Y'all can look at the rest, but if y'all want more, I'm gonna post this in the chat and y'all can finish the rest. If y'all missed that stream for the newcomers, hey, I'm gonna put this, y'all can see this on the playback. but it's pretty much solid. And yeah, man, like I had to show y'all that. I had to show y'all that because I had to reference what I do in that stream, why I came back for a reason. Because when I saw the bullshit drama, I knew how crazy it was. But y'all can't tell me that this stuff happens all the time. You got to remember, it's over. It's ball game. You can't preach that right wing stuff. They looking at y'all terrorists. When Andrew Tate went down, that's it for you niggas. Because see, we already know what happened to KS, y'all's God. Your God passed away. He ain't had no power. And it happened. But we cannot sit here and act like this stuff don't happen. It happens all the damn time. We cannot act like this stuff ain't gonna go on forever. They on y'all's heads, man. Like it's over. It's called ball game for a reason. I call it ball game. So y'all got to be careful what y'all say in public. Not online. Online, they already got you. They already screening y'all. But if you say in public, they gonna come after you. Quit talking all this gangster shit like y'all tough. Y'all not tough. That's still. I heard stories niggas got their heads knocked off and then blown away representing this shit. Anybody can be tough. This is the internet, man. This is we in Armageddon Twilight Zone. We in the end of Esau's kingdom. Anything can happen to you. Just be careful and just mind your business and move on. See, y'all talk online, but y'all not tough in real life. I gotta get my other mans to get at you. Get out of here. Y'all pussies, man. Y'all not gonna do shit. That's just a fact. I'm just keeping a stack because don't talk that street shit and you go in the wrong place, they'll blow your fucking head off. It's going to happen, eventually. This is why 2024 is going to be a violent year and this year as well. That's my prediction. If y'all keep talking like this, y'all done. I'm good over here, man. Let's let y'all niggas have it. I just want to throw a hand grenade and don't care. But y'all understand the real. Yeah, I mean, I went over 2 hours and we're going to cut it here. This is Sunday Madness, the 53rd edition. And we're going to close it out. Appreciate y'all coming through. Shouts out to Degenerate. Of course, Tampa. I know people don't want to come through and talk, but that's all right. We'll do it again. BMT, APTV, Epsilon Pianki TV. Y'all subscribe to him, man. That dude's hilarious. Music Therapy. Y'all subscribe to him, too. He's cool, too. Who else came through? Red, Mace. Appreciate y'all, man. Like, I will do more of these often, but, next Sunday, it's going to be a little early than expected because we're going to talk about the Super Bowl and see who's going to win, and we'll be tripping. We'll be tripping next week. You know how it is. So with that, I'm going to say peace. Until next time, I'm going to say shalom and peace in the Hebrew, of course. I'm signing off, and I'm out.